Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Pathfinder stream. We're going to finish out the Pathfinder beginner box, and then after we finish today, I am going to release a video kind of reviewing my thoughts on the beginner box, both just the physical beginner box, because I actually bought one to have, and then also the Foundry version, and you guys can figure out if you want to do Pathfinder yourself. But for today, we're going to resume what we started last month, and I'm sure we're going to do fabulously. So, to recap, because I feel like nobody remembers what we did, I hardly remember, um, we'll talk about what you guys did. So, first, you guys ran into Tamily, who asked you guys to help her figure out where the fish was going from her fishery. And there's definitely a series of caves and stuff that you found. You killed some rats, you killed a giant spider. You guys did find some kobolds and even found on the first floor, I'll pull it up for people to see on my end, but you guys probably can't see it yet. You guys went through a series of different rooms. One had like a fancy crypt in it. One had a very strange looking, like octopus god statue. One room had the kobolds in it. One room had a puzzle that you guys somehow managed to figure out and ended up finding a secret room where you activated some traps in the final room on that floor. In that room, you found a kobold trapmaster, as well as a few other kobolds, some of which died from the traps that you had activated. And the trapmaster themselves had a special necklace on that had a little piece of what looked to be a much bigger egg or eggshell. And then you guys went to floor 2. And that is where we're going to start our adventure. So, anybody have anything to add about what you guys did that you feel is important before we start this craziness?
I think we're good.
Okay.
We killed a rat with 8 legs.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, the rat that looks suspiciously like a spider.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And you fell down the cliff a couple times.
Well, some of us did.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are at floor 2. The stairs spiral down deep into the earth before ending in a chamber that looks like it's been prepared specifically to defend against intruders. On one side of the room, a table has been turned on its side to provide cover, while on the other, crates and barrels have been piled up to create a second barrier. I need everybody to roll a perception check for me, please. Start. Oh, I have to unpause the game though.
I was really afraid we were going to have to roll some climbing check to make it down the stairs without falling.
Maybe you do. No.
See. My character.
Oh boy.
43.
43?
I thought you said 43?
I was like, I thought that too. And I was like, what?
I can't find the perception.
Oh, mine keeps trying to.
It's on the main.
It's
on
under
the
the
main
AC.
page.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Okay. And then I do some things too. Do I remember what things? No.
Public roll. Sorry, was needing to change my. It was only doing private rolls for me.
I'm gonna do mine. That's not it. I remember how to play this.
You know, I was
Good, I'm gonna need your help.
Might be good, but then I saw everyone else's rolls.
Okay, cool. Things are happening. Let's see. Oh, I'm also streaming it, so don't you guys can't look at the stream because I'm streaming the GM
Okay.
side for people who are interested in running a Pathfinder game. I don't think I said that in the intro. This is why you take notes for the intro before you start. But anyway, okay, so
Yeah,
if
I open the stream and I close the stream.
yeah, get out.
I've got it open. I just don't have that tab up, so you're getting a view. Let it happen.
Wow.
Oh,
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
would, but I don't
guys-
trust myself to not look.
I just
I'd be
muted
so
it and let it run.
be so confused, like watching myself playing. Just gonna leave it alone.
So the only person who sees anything is Valeros. So as you come down the stairs, you see, let's see, what do you see? Oh, actually, wait. No. Oh yeah, you do. You see these two guys. And we're gonna use those rolls as initiative. Sucks to suck.
How do you know your dungeon master's trying to kill you?
Well,
You're playing a game.
you're playing a game. I like that. Can I edit these? Oh gosh. It says to use the same rolls, but it won't let me change them. Let's see. Let's do this.
We might have to roll initiative and then let
And then
you
let me change it.
adjust them.
Yeah, do that. It still doesn't let me change it. Am I doing something dumb? Probably.
You can't right click on like if
Oh,
you
here
open
it
up
goes.
the initiative
Yeah,
or
I got it.
encounters, you can't right click and okay.
I got it. Everything's fine.
I got an even better roll in initiative.
Well, unfortunately
Wow, way to waste a nat 20.
unfortunately that one doesn't count. All right. The first one. So 20.
So if I notice them before combat, can I like charge like a surprise round kind of thing? Is that
No.
a thing?
No. It's
I
not.
feel like they were lying in wait for us.
They
Yeah.
were. Oh, did I not hit? Okay, hold on. So, Kobold 1. This guy was not 222. That would be ridiculous. Kira.
I get to go 12 times before any of you get a turn.
Mary, what were you? 11. Ugh. Valeros was 23. This one was. Oops. I'm gonna delete all these. I don't want to see them. Okay. Alright. This guy was 15. And then. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody did not too bad. I mean, your 16 wasn't the lowest, Ezrin, so there's that. Did I get everybody right? Who's not right?
I think so.
Oh no, Ezrin, you were 13. Oh no, that was a Nocrana check from last
Wait,
time.
no, I was-
Never
I was
mind.
16.
Yeah, you were 16. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Begin. All right. So, Valeros, you see the two kobolds, and they're like hiding right behind a. One's behind a table. One's behind a bunch of those different barrels, and they both have crossbows, and they're ready to aim at you. What do you do?
If I remember correctly, even moving is one action, right?
Yes.
I think.
Yep. You get 3 actions per turn, and movement is one of them.
I guess I'll just go here, target this guy, and how do I attack again? Attack. Where is my attacks? There it is. Attack. Miss. All right. I guess I'll use my third action to try to do another roll.
Sounds good. So you,
That one, I believe, is at -5, yeah?
There you go. Hit.
which one's at minus?
Wait.
Yeah, the second one's at -5.
I don't know if I click it
With a
correctly
14 to hit then.
Yeah, it's a 14, which doesn't hit.
Dang it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. All right. That leads us to this kobold right next to you. Of course, he has a crossbow, so he's going to. He has to use. Doesn't he have to use an action to equip something else? I think that's a thing. So he'll
I
drop.
don't know. You're the game master.
I'm pretty sure. So he drops. It's a free action to drop a weapon, but it takes an action to like switch weapons. So he had his crossbow out, but you're right here. So he's going to. Well, wait, no. He could just move
No,
away.
actually, you are correct because I can see that you can draw weapons with an action now. Yeah.
Yeah. I might keep. What does this do? Oh, it has this. So oh God, do I remember anything? All right, so we're just gonna take a step away from you, move over here. Yeah, so one action to move over here to get, actually here, to get some cover. Well, then there's no cover from the guy at the stairs. I don't know. We're gonna go here. We're gonna hope for the best.
Is there anything like an attack of opportunity here?
I believe you're the fighter, right? Because I
yeah.
believe if you check your feats, you should see if you have attacks of opportunity there.
Feats. Oh yeah, I reaction attack of opportunity. I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So do I just like do a regular attack?
Yes, so it's a melee attack against this guy.
Roll.
It does hit.
There you go.
Perfect. It didn't give him damage. Here we go. Damage. I think I don't have. I had to update to. What is this? 11. So I don't think I have the workbench on. The workbench is what makes it automatic, right? Was it doing it automatically before?
I don't remember, honestly.
I don't remember. Alright, it's fine. I'll do it manually. Okay, so you do end up smacking. You have a sword, right? You have a short sword?
Yeah.
So you get up on this kobold, and he does not like that you're so close. So he goes to try to move away, and as you do, you end up slicing him in the back as he runs away. But he's still going to take a shot at you because he did move. That doesn't stop him, right? If your attack is a critical hit and trigger... Nope. So he's going to go ahead and fire a crossbow bolt at you, Jerry, or Valoros. In a regular roll. I forgot my dice were so cool. Oh, sorry, it's hidden. Can I reveal it? There you go. My bad.
We can't see your dice because you're hiding your rolls.
I'm sorry, I unhid it. So that definitely hit. It was a critical. Is that what it was?
Oh.
No, what was it? Oh yeah, a critical hit. My plus 11.
Yeah, because I think if you beat the AC by 10
Yeah.
or more, I think it becomes a crit, if I remember.
Yep. So, critical damage to you. 4.
Ooh, so scary.
So, there you go. -4 to you. And he has one more action. It's an action
I'm trying to find my 18. Oh, 15. Okay, I see. I mean, 4 is scary. It's I don't have a lot of HP.
I can take an action to cover, I believe, to take cover. So he's gonna do that. And can I mark that somehow? Oops. Made him invisible. Da, da, da. No.
Convenient how you keep like hiding rolls, making things invisible.
Oh, you know. I don't think if there is a way to do it, I'm not sure. But he has +2 to his AC because he's in cover. So there's that guy. Now it's Kyra's turn. So
Okay.
you do know where the 2 kobolds are because your lovely fighter friend points them out as he rushes in to attack.
So Kyra looks around and she, even though Valeros just got shot with a crossbow bolt, she figures she's got that one, or he's got that one covered. So she's gonna go. Oh, she's gonna try to go over there. Move, ma'am. Here we go. Oh no, that's not me. Go. Oh my God.
You're gonna move
All right, how do we make
here.
a move again? Oh, there she goes. Yeah, thank you. I wonder why I can't.
Top, you have to make sure you're selecting the little person icon in the top left and then the like 4-box square thing.
That's what it is. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you. So she's gonna move right here. I was like, I kept selecting target myself, and I'm like, that's not. I don't need to target myself. Thank you. And she's gonna swing her scimitar as her second action, or I guess as her second action, she's gonna pull out her scimitar, and then she's gonna swing it right at that kobold.
Okay. Make sure you target him. So, because you're targeting yourself.
Oh my God. It's hard
Let's
to
pretend that didn't happen and roll again.
Let's pretend that didn't happen, please.
You strike yourself in the shin. No.
I mean, she's not super great.
Ooh.
Oh, she's
Critical.
better. Sorry,
were
Kyra. I'm
saying?
sorry. I'm sorry, Kyra. I didn't mean to make fun of myself. You.
She had to prove you wrong.
I know. So
you take your scimitar and you rush this kobold scout. You slash at it, doing double the damage. So if you want to hit critical in the... Nice.
In the damage.
Yep. So damage him. Perfect. He's still standing, but he did not like that hit. It was a rough one. All right. That leaves us to Ezrin. Your companions are rushing down the stairs, and you're kind of huffing and puffing coming down behind them.
It's alright though, because I've got magic on my side. And if I recall, Ray of Frost was like my go-to move. I think I did some damage with that one, so yeah, let's see if we can't make this happen. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Nope. Wait, does something
Just
happen
out of breath.
with a critical miss
Maybe.
too? I feel like it does.
That's up to you. Out of breath, I just can't quite aim at that distance. I'm just like, not as young as I once was.
Ezrin, be careful! I'm standing right here.
Let's see. Oh God, that's not what I wanted. This one. Nope. It doesn't say. I don't know. I feel like there is. I feel like there is something special that happened at a critical failure. But I can't find it.
I mean, I have a list of critical fails on D&D, but I don't know about Pathfinder.
Yeah.
If I get away with something, I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, you might. Does it say?
I feel like any effect you find for a nat 1 is not gonna be to
Good.
mine or Kyra's benefit.
That's what she's a little worried about that. There's usually no additional penalty for critical failure on attack rolls.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yay.
I was like,
I mean,
Well,
it's
thanks.
obviously GM's call, but just
Right.
like a quick Google search for does anything actually happen since we're learning.
The
Yes,
rule
perfect.
said.
Yeah.
All right.
The rule
so,
said what the GM says.
so Ray of Frost is how many actions? 2? Yeah, cast time 2. So you still have.
Yeah, we'll call it good.
Okay.
I don't really want to move, and I don't think I have anything else with another one action thing.
Can you take cover?
Don't you want to step up so you don't have to throw it as far?
Sure, I'll use. Oh, I ended my turn. I can't move. I was just gonna walk to the bottom of the stairs.
Here. There you go. Now you can move.
Oh, we went back too far.
Kyra.
Oh God. Stop. Okay, there you go.
Hey, now I can see what's in the room. Cool. We'll call that good then.
Perfect. All right. So now it's my turn. I don't like you being right here. I'm gonna back up. Well, wait. I have stuff. Let me look at this.
You don't have to look at your stuff.
I mean, I do. Da-da. Okay. I don't remember. How do you become flat-footed? Do we remember that? How much of this stream is going to be, do we remember anything?
I think you're flat-footed if you're flanked.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's other ways to be flat-footed too, but
I do believe there are other ways, but I think that's the main way.
yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Well,
Trying to remember videos I watched a month ago.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I watched some
Flanking, grappled, restrained, paralyzed, hidden, or undetected applies the flat-footed condition. I don't know what bluff would be, but knocked prone, climbing, or swimming, all of that applies flat-footed.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna have this guy drop his crossbow, and he's gonna spend an action to get out his short sword, and then he's going to target you, Kyra, with a melee attack, and hope for the best. Woo!
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
And here's your damage. Oof.
Oh,
Oof. Are you still alive?
barely.
All right. All right. I think that will be. And then I'll spend an action to take cover. So up my AC by 2. So there's that.
What is he taking cover behind?
Behind
Yeah,
this.
is taking
this
cover
table.
directional?
Yes. Well, sort of. You can use the take cover action and it automatically boosts it up because you spent an action. So whatever, if you have, it's like if you have no cover, it goes up to cover. If you have greater cover, or if you have cover, it goes up to greater cover. So against, who is this?
Mary, but
Mary,
Mary's not going to be
yes.
standing there long, so that ain't going to
Yeah.
help.
Well,
Yeah, but
right now.
what if I move behind the cobbled right here? Is that remove the cover?
It would remove greater cover because right now you have. Well, you're here.
Yeah. Say for example, if I move right here on against the one that I'm fighting, will that remove the cover that he's using?
No. I don't think so. Let me read more. Hold on. Oops, I accidentally created a new macro. Cover.
Maybe like the idea is like even if you're moving up on him, he's like ooh behind like the barrel kind of thing, like
Yeah.
scooching around it and using it as like a extra.
It's just a weird mechanic to have use your last action to cover every time, and you always have +2 AC.
Yeah.
Hold on, reading.
I mean, it just sounds like one of those like DM calls. If there's something for you to take cover behind, then you can use that action. Because there's also a separate action for raise a shield if you have a shield. So
Yes, Kyra is definitely aware of how she didn't have enough actions to raise her shield.
Do I
Yeah,
have a
so
shield?
essentially he's taking cover right now behind those barrels. If you moved over, it looks like, yeah, you could, it would be, yeah, you would be no cover, but you would have to spend an action to like move. Otherwise, if he didn't take cover here, it wouldn't count as cover. Does that make sense? Because you can see him, like a line can pass between you to him. So he's taking cover behind these barrels, but if you move closer, there would be no barrels between you two that he could cover behind. So it would be no cover. Does that make sense?
Wow, so apparently I have not been wearing my armor and my shield at all this entire time.
Good job.
We're all fighting, and you just like stop in the middle of it and start putting armor, like pulling it out of your bag.
All right, Mary, it's your turn.
All right, cool. Yeah, I am going to skirt between this overturned table and box, and try and get around behind this little guy.
Yep.
And lend a hand to my friend over here. So that's movement, and then I should probably target him or it, and then try to punch it in the face. Well, in the back, I guess.
Sure. You
right.
may try.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try.
Oh, your dice.
Oh my god.
You did hit.
Like,
it's fine.
I know, but like it tipped towards the 20 and then just rocked back towards the 14.
It was like, hey, look at this number you could have had.
God bless.
All right. So you come.
So it's just a regular hit. So here's some damage. Wow.
Oh well, it is plus 2 to his AC. Oh, it would have been fine. Oh no, because you're. It's not plus 2 because you're right. You moved to. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I would have gone around the table. Yeah.
Ignore.
Got to get up close and personal to go all stabby.
Oh yep. While he's
and then I'm going to. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say while he's a little bit distracted, with Kyra, you come up behind him and stab him with your rapier, piercing through his armor. And then what?
And then I stab him again. Like, pull it out and stick it back in there. Like, oh, that's not where I wanted to hit you at.
Okay, and then that's at a -4. The map.
Yeah,
or actually -5 it looks like for you.
Yeah, there's a button in here somewhere that I think I click.
Yes.
It's
in the
it looks
chat.
in the chat. The map -5, I believe, is what it is.
Oh, that's right. Miss. Oh well. It was worth a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's gonna be my turn. Just trying to clear the room. Haven't seen how much damage my companion here took in one shot. I feel like this thing needs to go down fast.
Now, would that be flat-footed if it's flanked? Do you get flat-footed if you're flanked?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this counts as flanked.
It does not because it's not. It would be.
Yeah.
Kyra would have to be standing
That's
here,
not flanked?
or he would have to be here, and the table's right there, so you can't. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Not flanked, has to be directly across. Like you have to draw a line through the enemy.
Okay.
That one I remember at least.
Nope.
All right. Valeros, it's your turn. So you're charging?
This thing says that it uses two actions, I guess, to charge and attack. Is that the same as moving and attacking? I don't know. But I charge and attack. Oops, that's the wrong attack. Hold on. Strike with the sword.
Definitely hits. I think the difference, reading that, the difference is that you can essentially move twice. So you would be moving twice your movement, and then if you end in the radius of a melee, or like of an enemy, you can make a melee attack. I think that's what the difference is.
Okay.
But you were already real close, so you come charging at him, and he takes 8 damage, and he falls dead. Now what do you do? Is that it?
I guess I use the rest of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Or does
Well,
do I still have movement from that charge to move here?
No, I don't think so.
That would be my third action then, right?
Yeah, you would have to use an action to move again.
All right, well, that's it. At least he's flanked for the next attack.
Can you stand on this table? Is that a thing? Let me double check. Hold on.
Do I have to be on the table? Can I be like putting a leg in front and a leg behind or something?
Possibly.
Just to flank?
Let me see. It doesn't say that you can't, so I'll let it happen.
Let's go.
I'm okay with that. All right, so this guy's dead, and Kyra, it's your turn.
Oh my god, the first thing I'm going to do is put a band-aid on myself and heal.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Let's see. Boom, I think. That is it. I hit cast.
Okay. So the number of times. Okay. So.
Are you targeting yourself?
Yes. Oh goodness, yes.
You sure? Because I see the green marker, which is yours, on the kobold. I think you're targeting the kobold, and they're targeting you now.
Yep. My god.
Did you heal the kobold?
No,
I better not have healed the kobold. Okay.
No, he's at the same health. If the target is undead, no. The number of actions you spend. So how many did you spend? 1, 2, or
just
3?
1 for right now. Yeah. So here we go. There it is. I was just finding it on the sheet. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh my.
Oh, that's divine spell attack. Huh.
Wait, does that?
Weird.
Look in the chat. So there's a save DC 17, and then there's healing. I think you just heal. Oops, I rolled it, but pretend that doesn't
exist.
Yeah.
Oh, save DC.
Yeah, I think save
DC.
DC.
On the healing button.
Yeah, the save DC is if it's undead, and then I think
healing is just healing.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to roll to hit yourself, you know?
I see. Well, because I was looking at in my like healing font, aka my band-aids over here, had the little dice, and so I rolled it there. But I'll
your healing font. Right, I'm looking.
Yeah, that's what it says. It's my healing font.
Oh, it is.
Like a little, fountain font.
Ah. Yeah, I think that spell DC is if you were using healing to attack an undead.
Oh, interesting.
Because you can technically do that. So,
like, bring the undead back to 0. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So you heal up a little bit. You feel
I'll take it.
Radiant energy warm up your body as it kind of heals your wounds. You're still looking a little rough, but at least some of the more minor scrapes and bruises have healed. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna smack that stupid kobold with my scimitar.
All right, he is flat-footed. Hold on, I think there is a thing I can put on him for that.
Remember to target him, everybody. I'm super proud.
There we go. He is flat-footed.
Okay.
So you have advantage. Or no, you have +2, I think, to your attack. Something like that.
Okay.
I think he just has a -2 to his AC.
Yeah, there.
Oh, so it drops down his thing. Okay, let's see how it goes. Bing.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. So after some of your wounds heal up,
what?
Wow.
That die on my screen was in like the middle. It didn't roll. It was just standing
in
the
there.
middle.
So you heal up your wounds, and then you take your scimitar and slash at the culprit who caused a good chunk of them, and cut him asunder. And that will end our initiative because there's no more guys. So congratulations, auto assign your XP. Da, 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 da. All right. So the other, you're free to, move around. So you can see there's like two entrances. There's one exit to the west end, and then to the north, you actually see this like makeshift barricade in the back of the room. And it looks like mostly made of barrels and things like that. So, what would you like to do?
Well, there is a path there, so I guess I'll explore a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to take the easy way. Let's go
So
see
assuming
what's
he doesn't get into any trouble like immediately, Mary is going to take a look at this barricade and just see if I can learn anything about it. Look how stable it is. Can I see through it, hear through it, anything like that?
Sure, make a perception check.
Hey, I remember where that button is.
Does anybody else hear bubbles?
the water
Like a
in the
cauldron
background.
boiling?
I think it's like the underground cavern water running in the cisterns.
hear
That's
water.
what I was searching for.
Okay.
So, Mary, you're looking at this barricade, and it's very, like, you just get, like, a whiff of, like, some of the air seeping out of that passageway, and it just smells horrible. Almost like rotten fish, maybe some sweat in there. It's disgusting. Your total...
Sorry, was that me? Excuse me.
Wow.
You do think that you could, if you wanted to, tear this barricade down, like you did with the one upstairs, but that's up to you. That's all you really gain.
That's not something that Mary would want to do without,
Right.
the party being prepared for that. But I would like to bring up to the party that this thing doesn't look very, I guess, stable. If it's something that I could easily tear down, I'm just kind of assuming it doesn't look incredibly well put together. And that there's definitely something on the other side of it that doesn't seem pleasant.
Okay.
I'm not sure how the party would feel about leaving something behind us like that. If it's something that we should explore, or if they're okay with it since it's blocked off.
Shall we bring the
already-
barricade then?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it smells. The other passageway smells less terrible, but I think you have a good point. We shouldn't leave our backs unprotected.
Okay. So
When we talk about like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna ask you, if we talk about like tearing this thing down, like, what are we talking about? Like, pull the barrel out at the bottom and everything will collapse and we can see through it, or like, let's take 15 minutes. Like, I guess what level of effort do I think it would take to actually unblock this passage?
Not long. Like a few minutes. It's kind of like, especially with all of you kind of pulling it, it wouldn't take long to like just move these barrels out of the way. It's
Gotcha.
really all you're
Can
doing.
I make a perception check where I am before heading back?
Sure.
I don't like that tone of voice.
14.
So I'll read you the little blurb. While much of this rectangular chamber is in ruins, the center contains a fountain with pristine water and something glittering at the bottom, but you can't really tell what that is. In the middle of the fountain is a marble statue of a mermaid, her lips pursed as if she were about to blow a kiss or maybe whistle. Each corner of the pool has some sort of mechanism embedded in the stones, but one of them in the southwest corner appears to already be smashed. And then you get nothing else. That's it.
I turned on my torch because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you have dark vision?
No, I turned on the torch.
Perfect. Oh, I was unpaused. So, are you guys tearing down the barricade? Is that the thing?
Yeah, sure. Let's tear this thing down.
I think you need to take. One of you has to do a crafting skill check to do it quietly, or.
Were there any entries or exits in that room you were in, Valeros?
Yes, there was one to the
You
top.
did say, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there
I
is
just
a
can't see
little
it.
path.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest that somebody, Ezrin, keep an eye on that room while the more
of us.
physically capable individuals in the group maybe help tear the barricade down.
So you can do it quietly, or you can just tear into the barricade, which you don't need to roll for. But if you want to do it quietly, you can do it with a crafting skill check or a thievery skill check.
I know which one I'm gonna vote for as the stealthy person.
I don't even know where those rolls are.
It's
There, I found
under,
them.
yeah, under little hand. Yeah, try it. See if we can do it quietly. You look like you can do things quietly.
Yeah.
Looks like I have +4 on crafting.
Oh,
Just one person needs to roll, so
Yeah.
you choose.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
nice.
Perfect.
Oh, good job.
So
Yeah, we'll spend some time
See, that
quietly with it.
manual labor is
Oh,
a
look at that!
young
The
man's
map
job.
changed.
Yeah,
That's
so
fun.
I found that out now, but apparently I could have done that upstairs as well. And so good on me. I figured out how to do things by the time we got to the second one. But yeah, so you open it up and you guys are welcome to go in.
Oh, it smells just terrible.
Yeah, I don't like
So-
the color of that water up there. That's
Do we gonna go to the sewers or are we following the path on the other room?
Ugh.
don't eat the urinal cake.
Yeah, this looks awful. Valeris, go up there and look and see.
I was just gonna say I'm
do
gonna
you
go
want-
at least
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
watch
do you
to
want to
see
go
what
look, or
is
do you
here.
want me to stealthily go look?
Oof. Either one of you.
How's it looking over here? Like, how is it smelling delicious or?
Sure, if you like the smell of whatever cesspool this is. Beyond the barricade, the passageway meanders briefly, and then the floor kind of descends a little bit and is just flooded with this shallow pool of water that seems to be flowing out of the passageway to your right, so out of this direction. And the passageway continues on to the left over like a slight depression in the floor where the water is like pooling, and then the stench is actually not coming directly from the water. You actually smell it more coming from around the bend up there.
So looks like there are two paths, and I can kind of see one of them looks decorated, and the other one looks more cave side.
Yeah, so looking to your right, you kind of see it's like a bright light that's kind of shimmery and then fades, and you stop and you try to study it for a minute. And you kind of notice what looks like maybe firelight in the reflections of the water, but it kind of seems a little far away. And then you're also kind of trying to listen, so you like turn towards the other passageway and you hear like a faint, almost growling noise coming from the left.
So this side?
Yep, that side has like a faint growling. The right, evidence of maybe a fire or something flickering in the water. The fire's not in the water, but the reflection of it is on the water.
Right. Well, I guess I come back and relay the information.
Sure.
Well, I say we go explore the less. Oh, okay.
No, I just wanted to
Don't get it
peek
on
up
your
there and
shoes.
take a look. But yeah, I would like to. I mean, if we're hearing growling down there, I'm gonna say, just wait here. let me go see if I can find out what this thing is, and then I would attempt to stealth my way. Did you say the growling was coming from the north or from the east?
The north.
The north, okay. Yeah, I would want to try and like stealthily make my way close enough to try and identify it. Like I'm going to be very slow moving and very, methodical in my approach. I'm not going to just like charge. But yeah, I want to see if I can figure out what sort of threat or non-threat might be down here.
Okay. Is that your stealth check?
No, that was my
Okay.
thievery check.
Then make a
second
stealth
ago.
check.
Ugh.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yep. So you might be hidden. Who knows? So you start going this direction, and the growling does get a little bit louder. It sounds like multiple creatures. And as you get kind of close to the entrance, which is like about here, there is an overpowering stench in this chamber, like rotten fish mixed with oily sweat. The warm, humid air only adds to the foul atmosphere. Unlike the previous chambers, this one appears to be a natural cavern dotted with limestone, stalactites, and stalagmites, making it hard to see where the room ends. Let me click on you to see what you can see. Okay, let's see.
I can see a
So,
little bit.
Ira's like, Mary, down the hall, trying to get him to come back. Or get her to come back.
I'm playing her as a him just because I feel
Okay.
weird playing characters that aren't guys, but
You can see from there, you see 3 creatures, and they're all huddled around something and bickering. They seem to be like fighting over what looks to be some sort of meat. They do not look like the kobolds you've been fighting so far. So yeah. Do you keep going? Do you turn around?
oh, I'm absolutely turning around.
Okay.
Do they look like the sort of thing that I could fight on my own?
No, definitely not.
Then the answer is I'm not going to go fight them on my own.
All right.
If I can stop twirling my token around, I keep forgetting that control in here twirls a token instead of zooming like it does on that other streaming platform for this.
The other one. I like that when you hover, like if I click on you, I can hear the sounds of the monsters.
I'm glad you can, because I don't hear any of that, and I don't know what I turned off that's making me not hear it.
Oh, well, you could
Because all of my music and stuff is turned on as far as I can tell. It's just not playing.
Well, now there's none because you're too far away.
Yeah.
But there was when you were up there. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I will make my way back to the party and provide a report of what you said and let them know. I think I saw about 3 of those creatures. There may be more. But I don't like the idea of leaving them behind us. And 2, we were hired to find out what's happening to all the fish. And since it smells fishy down there, this sounds like the place we were hired to take care of.
Can we go look in the chamber that's not as gross first?
I mean, we can, but like I said, this seems like it's what we were paid to come do, so.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't want to leave that other path without at least knowing what it is or where it goes to.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we don't want to leave any of them without knowing where they are, but
Right.
We got to pick one.
Maybe the other door will let us not walk through the water. I mean, it smells.
Oh yeah, it rancid apparently.
Yeah.
Would I have gotten any indication when I was at the end of the hall as to, did it feel like there was a draft? Was there another entrance to the room? I don't know if I would take I mean, I've got a kind of a crappy nature skill. If anything, I would think that would be the one that would tell me that or survival.
Yeah, I would make a survival check, I feel like.
Okay.
Because you didn't go fully in the room, too, so the DC is going to be
No,
kind of
not at all. But I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like the entrance to the room is where you're going to figure out if there's a draft anyway. Once you're in the room, the air has enough time to spread out. You're not going to feel it as much. So I either
Yeah.
did or didn't feel a movement at the end of the hallway.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. So you're pretty confident that if you were going to fill a draft, you would have, but it didn't feel like a draft in the same way as like when you first, came into the fishery or whatever, like from the outside in.
Right.
It almost felt more like it was being sucked out of the room, if that makes sense. Like maybe it doesn't lead to a place where the surface. I think you would
Right.
gather that kind of with a 22. So it doesn't. There is. You do feel like there is like some sort of exit or other passageway in that room. You did not see it for sure because you
Right.
could not.
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
Yeah, but you get the sense there is another passageway of some sort, but it didn't feel like clean air or anything, and the movement seemed to be more like moving past you into the room versus moving
Gotcha.
out, if that makes sense.
Okay. So it definitely seems like it goes somewhere. There may be another entrance if that's what you're looking for, Kira or Kyra. But I don't know that we're gonna find it going around that way, like you're hoping we might. I think if we're gonna follow the fishy smell, I think you're gonna get your boots dirty.
Can't we? All right.
We can still check out the clean one, but I think we're gonna
Yeah.
have to come back this way at some point to get our paycheck.
That's fine. That's fine. But the other statue was cool.
We
Right?
do like our paycheck.
We do like our paycheck. I mean, I'll be able to afford to wash my boots. I'm not opposed to going through the, eventually.
I would like to place my spike trap where I'm standing. If we're
Ooh.
gonna go check out that room to the left.
Sure.
And
Do you get a little token thing?
we are about to find out. I will click the use button and see what
Yeah.
that does. Okay, well, I guess it
It's
just
just
took it out
damage.
of my inventory, and that's the
And
damage that'll happen
if-
if anything happens.
Okay, wait, let me put a little template or something there, just so we know. So right here, is that
Yep.
good? All right.
That's right.
Pretty cool.
All right. And Ezrin, are you in the room? Is this where you want to be?
I was keeping watch, leaving
Okay.
leaving the young folk to do all the physical work. I'm just propped up against the wall, getting nice and comfortable. Maybe even gonna take a nap here pretty soon.
All right, we'll make
It is about nap time.
make a perception check real fast as you like look through and just keep an eye on this passageway. Okay.
Very perceptive.
Nice.
You are. So, you notice immediately as well, maybe not immediately. You stand here, you let your friends go off and do whatever hoity-toity thing. They think they're so cool over there doing their adventuring thing. But you're here standing watch and you're looking at this statue and really, really looking at it, and you realize if anybody steps within 5 foot of this like little pool of water, you notice like all of those tiles are different. And you kind of put 2 and 2 together. This mermaid statue is definitely trapped.
Oh, well, I was thinking about sitting on the ledge by the by it, so I'm glad that I decided to stay over here by this wall. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how close the others are. I'll probably just note that to myself and let them know whenever we approach this room.
Sure.
Kyra's gonna kick
whatever-
the kobold a little bit when she walks by it.
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh, hi.
A-hole.
I wouldn't go too close to that. I think it is trapped, potentially.
I'll move you back just for. I feel like you would.
I actually tried to move right here, but for some reason my character went all the way to the.
Gotcha. So yeah, maybe that'll help
Oh,
if I move everybody.
I guess I can do
what goes
another
down the-
thieveriness check and start hunting for this trap that he seems to identify.
Did we not find anything down the stinky hallway?
Yeah, we found a
Rats.
stinky hallway.
Yeah.
And some gnarly looking monsters that I should have described to you guys rather than saying, they're not kobolds.
Seven-leg spiders.
No, they definitely looked humanoidish. But it's you remember Lord of the Rings when they built the Uruk-hai combining orcs and goblins? It looked like somebody did that with kobolds and something else. They were some pretty
Man.
vicious looking critters.
Nice.
I don't know why people have to just make things worse.
I'll say
Alright,
that
well,
character too. You remember in Lord of the Rings?
I don't
Lead the way.
So Mary, as Ezrin kind of points out, like, don't step on these tiles. You're looking at the trap to see if you can like disarm it, and just based on what you're seeing and your expertise in this area, you feel like it would actually, you would have to trigger the trap in order to be able to deactivate it, because even from this distance, you can tell that the way to deactivate it is probably the three still intact little mechanisms that are in each corner. Whereas this one over here is broken, but there are three other ones. And you get the idea that you would actually have to step across the tiles that will trigger the trap in order to deactivate it. However, there's plenty of room that you guys could walk around it, so you don't have to deactivate.
Can we identify what tiles you're talking about?
Yes.
Like just to get a better visual.
Let me draw another thing. Let me change its color. Can I do that?
Make you do work this week.
It's fine. So it's.
I like the DM, she said.
Yeah, I do actually. It's here. It's really the
wow.
the
like
inner.
all of those.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
still make it around like if you stay on the outer rim of the room.
And so you said we were, I guess, somehow able to identify that the one in the bottom left corner is like already triggered or is broken or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I just think that the trigger mechanism is the tiles on the floor,
Mhm.
I would probably suggest to the party that we like skirt the outside.
Can we jump
Go
and
check
land
that.
here?
Yeah, skirt the outside. Go check the hallway to the north. Make sure we're safe, and then I'll make the jump over to that ledge and go down there and try and kind of investigate the broken one and see what I can learn about the rest of the mechanisms that might be used. And if it does
How
end up that I
hard-
have to trigger it in order to disarm it, I don't think that really goes together. Then we can discuss that when it comes.
Mhm.
How hard it will be to like walk around this rubble?
Oh, it doesn't say anything, so I'm assuming it's fine. Just normal,
Yeah.
not difficult terrain.
You probably just want to give the mermaid a kiss.
Oop.
Well, there is a
Negative.
door.
Well, that's convenient.
Do you want to still trigger this trap or just go to the door?
I was not trying to trigger it. I wanted to get to the mechanism that's in the pool and see what I could discover about it. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way to disarm it, because I doubt that I've had enough exposure to the trap to really know that, even though Kylie kind of hinted at it.
Do you want to open the door stealthy or shall I just open it?
I know you like to face roll into threats. Go for it.
Face rolling into threads. Let's go.
Okay.
Mary! I shout down the hall again. Mary, what are you doing?
I didn't do it.
Boleros! Why do you guys just run? God.
All right. Pause. So
Uh-oh.
as Wait, where are we? Is this
That
the right
can't be good.
one? Okay, as the door opens, the smell of rotten fish and mold wafts out.
Ugh.
On the west side of this vast room is a large table with benches on either side. Old food scraps, dirty knives, and broken plates cover the table. Off to the east side, burrows have been dug into the wall to make small sleeping chambers filled with straw mats. This must be the Kobold's Warren, and I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative, but hold on, because I have to move the dudes based on what's happened.
Dun, dun,
Wait,
dun.
okay, so. Ooh. Dun, da, da, da. Oh.
Guys, the next time we're strapped for cash, can we not take such a smelly job?
I know it. It smells like my grandson's bedroom.
I mean, Ezra, it
Heck.
smells a little like your feet.
Alright.
Oh, well. You know, the nose isn't as good as it once was either.
Yeah,
I
I know.
suppose it comes in handy in these things, or these
Yeah.
times.
Oh, I'm missing one. Where is he? There he is. This
I
doesn't
suppose I could try and wash him off in the little fountain with the mermaid.
Oh, dude, don't.
Alright, so everybody roll initiative for me.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna be waiting in the back for a minute.
What's the regular modifier for initiative on here? Because it's
Perception.
Ooh.
okay.
Good lord. What is rolling?
All the
Bet
initiative from
those are
all the dudes.
kobolds.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw at least 6.
Yep.
like dice just kept appearing on the screen, and I'm like, I don't like this. I would like to retcon and go back to the fountain, please.
Nope, we're in this. All right.
Why
In it
does
now.
why do you have so many debuffs or whatever on your character?
Oh, I thought I removed those.
Ooh.
I was having some issues. I had my guy sit down, and then when I was trying to make him stand back up, I was clicking wrong buttons and just kept adding all kinds of things. I thought I removed them all though. They're
You have
gone on
to-
my screen.
They're gone on my screen.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, that's weird. I see 3 debuffs on you.
All right. I guess I get to go first. So you don't do this quietly. So you fling open the door, and the kobolds over here by the table see you almost immediately and come rushing towards you. Maybe. Hold on. Let me adjust my screen here. So I
Goodbye,
can
Valeros.
see.
It was great knowing ya.
Did I have time to raise my shield as I opened the door?
Nope. Nice try though. Alright, so oh, I forgot about this. What does this do? We'll never know because it won't open. Ugh. Alright. I popped it out and it didn't like that, so we won't be popping it out. Okay, cool. He's got cool things, kinda. So he takes his spear and he comes. Well, he has to pick it up because they were eating. So he has to spend an action to pick up his spear and equip it, and then he's going to spend an action to move. How far? 25 feet. Oh boy. Oh, just makes it right there to the door. So, moves 25 feet and is going to use his final action to strike you, Valeros.
Yay. Critical miss.
But he gets so distracted by you trying to fiddle around and take out your shield that he ends up missing. So that's that guy's turn. Which one is this? You don't see him, but he can see you.
That doesn't make sense.
But he can't reach with one. So he's gonna have to. I don't know. I think he'll just He'll move over here, actually. And ooh. He's going to move over. Valeros, you can see right here, there's a chest. And you watch as this kobold uses one action to move over to it, and then a second action to open it up. And then he grabs a thing. Does he have to use an action to grab the thing? Oh, yes. And one action to...
Yo, guys, he's grabbing a thing.
You see him reach
that's
in...
disgusting.
You see him reach into the chest and pull out what looks to be some sort of jar. And, let's see... Ranged strike with a +5. Okay. How would I do that? Why did they not give an object for this? Or maybe they did and I'm not looking.
Is it a jar of liquid then?
Yes, it is. And he's going to... Oh, cool. Yeah, so he
What
throws
color?
it. It looks... Well, it doesn't say, but it looks kind of yellowy, I guess, golden. But he throws it at you. I'm going to just use his... Oops. I'm going to use this because it's the same. He does miss you, Valeros. However, now that square, I'll draw a square, is covered in this like golden liquid. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me fill it. Fill it. I'll make it gold. Well, golden. So there is now this slippery liquid all over your boots and on this first tile on the way into the door. And that will be the end of his turn. Then we have this kobold. He's going to rush forward. 5. Wait. He's going to get here. And he's going to spend an action to move up. Then you are technically considered in cover because there's an object between you and him, the wall. So he'll spend an action to pull out his spear, and then he will... Oh, actually, I think he was prone. Yeah, because he was sleeping. So he spent an action to get up, then he spent an action to move, and then he spent an action to ready his spear, and then that's it for him. So Kyra, it's your turn.
Real quick before Kyra goes, would I have had time while all of that was happening to just yell out something real quick?
Sure.
Like half a sentence. Yeah, while all that's happening, realizing there's a bunch of people in that room, Mary is just gonna yell out back to the other room quickly. Just, to the other room, quick! And, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully that influences Kyra's decision-making process.
Sounds good.
To the other room, like to come see you or to stay in here? What, Mary? What are you saying?
Back to the other room.
Okay. Kyra is going to then yell, "Come back and close that door!" And she is not dumb, so she is gonna. Oops, I'm gonna measure my movement. Although I have a lot of space. Oh yeah, I can get there. Okay. Oh. So she's gonna go back around here with the intent of maybe picking up the crossbows, one of the crossbows that the other kobolds left.
Oh, okay.
Just to give them a little more armament. So if I use my movement again, it halves it, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I can just keep on moving?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just have to spend an action to move. So it's
Okay, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go there and come back
You're
into this room. Oops.
avoiding the trap, right?
Oh, yes.
That's
She's
I
definitely
figured.
avoiding the trap. So she's going to go back in this room and sheath her scimitar with the intention of picking up the crossbow. And she's
Okay.
going to shout, "I'm out of the mermaid room! I'm picking up a crossbow!"
Okay, hold on. Let me
I'm
see.
really giving a play-by-play here.
I know.
I think I dropped. So you use 2 actions. You could spend an action to. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to stow your scimitar, that's an action. If you want to just drop it, it's a free action. And then you could use your action to pick up the crossbow.
I want to stow it because I don't want to lose. If I drop my scimitar, I have to pick it up at some other point, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll drop it this turn and pick up the crossbow just in case.
Okay, perfect. So I put it in your inventory. I'll also drop the bolts in. I have not been keeping track of this kind of stuff. I don't care about ammunition as much as other people do. So, but in case it doesn't let you roll to attack because it says you don't have bolts. But okay, so that is it for you. No more. So Mary, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap Valeros on the back a little bit to make darn sure Valeros is hearing me say, get back to the other room, let's go. I've got an idea. And then I'm gonna start to back away. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be that movement. And I am going to move to where I am right here.
Okay.
And this way I can allow the party members back into the other room. And as I get here, I'm just going to yell out, "Lead them in here! Lead them in here!" With the intention of, once my peeps are clear, I'm going to trigger the trap.
Okay.
And use whatever remaining movement I have to get out of this room, assuming the turns allow for this to even happen.
Okay, so you use 2.
Fingers crossed.
2 to back up, right?
Yep.
And then
I guess I'll take cover or something,
Sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
As my third one, but yeah. And that'll be my turn. It's mostly just communicating and moving. So.
Sounds good. This kobold has to pick up his sphere because he was busy chomping away on some fish, and he uses an action to pick up his spear, and then he's gonna move to this little area focused on you, Valeros. You do technically have cover, so it'll be a +2 to your AC, but he's gonna attempt to spear you with his last action. Yes, with his spear. And he fails miserably.
Wait.
So you see him coming, Valeros. It's pretty easy to see, and you very, very deftly just kind of step behind the wall, and he misses. So that's his turn. So Valeros, it's your turn.
Well, seeing as how miserable they are failing to reach me, and that I will probably take a lot of attack of opportunities if I move, I'll just hold my.
Well, just remember.
Hold the line.
That attack of opportunity works differently in Pathfinder than it does in, not every creature has attacks of opportunity, and just because I want to make this easier for you, you fought these upstairs, and none of the ones upstairs, aside from the Trap Master, I think the Trap Master had an attack of opportunity, but this is not the same as that. It's a creature that's similar to the warriors that were accompanying her, and you did not witness any attacks of opportunity from them.
And you can also raise your shield to boost your AC as you do that, so you'll be a lot harder to hit with those opportunity attacks if they happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still going to strike the guy at least.
Okay. That hits for sure. All right. So
Oh,
with a quick stab, you knock that one uh pretty easily and then fling him off of your sword. What else do you do?
all right. I does closing the door take an action?
Yes, it would.
I guess I'll just raise my shield and move back slowly.
Okay, pause a second. I need you, because your tile that you were standing in is covered in slippery oil. I need you to make an acrobatics check. And
Control,
you
control.
you succeed. So you're perfectly fine. Nothing happens. You do like start to feel one of your boots slide a little bit, but you very easily grab onto the wall and keep moving through the passageway.
All right.
And where do you go?
Just one more, like right there,
Okay.
waiting for everyone to move out, holding the line. My shield is up. That's it.
Did you close the door too?
No, because I
Okay.
wouldn't have an action to hold my shield and move if I
All right.
did that.
Okay. Noted. So the door is still open. Kobold comes from the table.
I assume they all have to roll at something to not slide because of the oil there. So
Maybe.
maybe.
So this guy is going to spend an action to equip his spear. Then he's going to move the 20 feet to. Oh my god, stop. To the door. He's going to stop there, and then he's going to target you, Valeros, and he's actually going to throw his spear at you as his final action. And it does end up hitting.
Wait. I have my shield raised up. I don't know if
Oh,
that increases my.
it would by what, 2?
Right, that will make it 20.
Okay, so it does not hit.
I just don't know if I had to click something in order for my AC to go up. Oh, there is an action for raising the shield. There it
Okay,
is.
there you
But
go.
it doesn't increase my AC in the character sheet. So
Oh, it might be a thing. Hold on. Raise shield? No, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't. I wish it was like a button for it. There might
yeah.
there might be in like other like in the workbench. You might be able to like actually do that, set those macros and stuff. Or can I drag this onto you? Oh, look, I did it. I did a thing.
Yeah.
So you have your. I don't know how we take it off later, so that'll be exciting. But you now have
I
an effect. Did
I
it
have some
change?
experience with removing effects recently, and I can tell you it's not that hard. You can open your character sheet and go to the effects tab and
Aha.
delete them there.
Did it actually up your AC? It did, yeah, because your AC is
It
20.
did.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right. So it definitely didn't hit, but barely. It actually just ping right off of your shield as you deflect that, and that will be the end of his turn. So, Ezrin, your turn.
All right. Well, as everybody's been running past me to get out of here, why don't we do the same? Hold on, I'll just do it this way. Whoop. So I can make it to here. I'm just gonna come down here. And I'm gonna hold an action. as we still have people in the room. I'll hold my Ray of Frost for if I see anyone come through that hallway.
Okay.
Which I think takes all the rest of my actions.
Yep. So that leaves us to another guy that you guys can't see, but he does some stuff. Let's see. He's probably just gonna run to here. So he spends an action to pick up a spear, and then he spends 2 actions to stride, because he has to use 2 to make it. Let me get rid of this dead token, because it's making it hard to see. Alright. And that will be his turn. That's it. Alright, that leads us to this guy. Did I mess up something here? Yeah, this guy, I swapped him. Hold on. This guy was here, and this guy. Yeah, there you go. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. This guy was here, this guy was here. Got it. Alright, fixed it. Everything's fine. Alright, so this guy is. He can't see anything. I guess he will try to move into the hallway. He can move through his friends. He will have to make an acrobatics check to not slip. Oop. He does. Or not, it's not acrobatics for him. It would just probably be a reflex save. We'll see. I don't know. Nope, it is an acrobatics. So he succeeds, so he doesn't fall as he slides. He actually uses it to slide forward towards you, Valeros. So that was an action to move, and then he's gonna target you and use his spear. Oops. Use his spear and try to stab at you, but you have your shield raised, and it just barely hits. He kind of glances off the side of your shield and into your shoulder, and you.
So I have something called shield block. When I have my shield raised and I will take damage from physical attack, I guess I can just link it, right? Can I link it? I don't know how to link it. You snap your shield in place to ward off the blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness, and the shield take the remaining damage. So I'm just trying not to die. The shield takes damage, not me.
Okay, so the shield would take 2 damage.
Alright.
Do I get to hit my button when I see him?
Yes.
Alright, my shield is now at 18.
Okay. So as he's stabbing at you, Valeros, you see a ray of frost come over your shoulder and hit the wall and fizzle out.
Just useless.
Nailed it.
I mean, you can't measure the usefulness of the wisdom that I bring to this team, but on a more practical sense, I haven't touched an enemy.
Oh my god. Alright, so that ends his turn, because he moved. Well, he moved. He did strike you.
Is the acrobatics an action?
No, it's not.
Mm.
Yeah, he'll just stay here. Wait, he has other things. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yep, he'll just stay here. So that moves us to the next guy. He has some movement. He's gonna move back to the chest. So he's gonna spend 1 action to move back to the chest, grab another jar, and then move back, and that will be his entire round. Because that's an action to move, an action to pick something up, and then an action to stride back. So that will be his turn. Kyra, it is your turn.
Okay, so Kyra is going to not do anything super exciting. I'm going to reach down, pick up my scimitar, and sheath it. So that's my 2. And then for my 3rd, I'm going to come back in the room. Oh, no, I can't. There's a wall. Hold on. Excuse me. She's so fussy. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. I was able to link it now.
And I'm just gonna come back in the room, crossbow at the ready.
Okay. All right. That is your turn. Mary, your turn.
I don't really do ranged attacks too much. I am going to get a little bit flustered because people aren't getting into the other room, um, and just like kind of half mumble yell something about "I said other room" as I move in here. I'm just gonna burn one movement to kind of get in here to where this table is, and I want to try and start pivoting the table around so that it's running perpendicular to the hallway that leads into the fountain room, so that we can use it as some form of cover for any bad guys who make it to this hallway.
Sure. So you spend one action to stride. I could say you spend an action to like adjust the table.
Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, I just, where this dead kobold is, I just kind of want it running vertically right there. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And that'll give us a little bit of cover if we need to pop shots at people. And then I'm going to move back in here because I'm waiting for people to clear the room to trigger the trap.
Sounds good.
And that's going to be my turn.
All right.
Kyra's, oh, that other room, not this other room. And like, she's like, So,
All right. This kobold still has a spear, so he's going to not do anything here. I don't know what he could do. Well, I guess he can move forward. I'll have to spend an action. Ooh, not into his friend. And he will be here. He has to make an acrobatics check on this oil. And he succeeds. So then he can. I'm actually going to see if I can. What is it called? Tumble through? Isn't that a thing we can do? Oh, I don't remember. Okay, maybe not. Well, regardless, he can throw his spear, so he'll do that. So he tries to throw his spear at you, Valeros.
Yeah.
I
want to see you try.
And you still have your shield raised. Oh, I didn't target, but it's fine. It didn't make it.
Yep.
So
Miss.
you easily deflect this one as well. It kind of glances off and then goes straight down at your feet. And that will be his turn, because he can't do much else. Valeros, it's your turn.
Alright, attack the next guy.
Okay.
Eight.
Which is just what you needed to kill this guy. So he falls dead on the ground.
I don't know why you guys are running.
And then that, oops, I didn't mean to make him invisible, but it's fine. He's dead. So that was your first action. You got two more.
I guess I raise my shield again.
Okay.
I don't know how far you guys want me to move. I mean, these guys are falling like flies.
I was just going to trigger the trap and try and let it kill as many of them as possible, or at least wound them, and then we could hold the choke point at the other door.
I guess I'll move to the corner and I have my shield raised.
All right.
They can get all the lances then if they don't want me to block them.
Okay. Next, we have this guy. This kobold's gonna come in 5, 10, 15. He gets here 15, 20, 25. Please hold while I roll some checks.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if he...
It's slippery. They have to.
Yes, he has to roll a thing. Critical success, so he makes it no problem. And then, what's this one? Let's see if he... Oops. Let's see if he notices the trap. Nope. So he doesn't know crap about that. So he's gonna... Would he step on it or would he follow you? He'd probably follow you. 5. So that was 15, 20, 25. He can just make it with his movement. And then he is going to attack you with a spear. Regular attack. It does... Oh, well, your AC went back down, but it would have still hit. So damage. You take a whopping 3 damage, unless you want to use your shield thing.
I use a shield block again, so my shield goes to 15. Alright.
Sounds
Nice.
good. Alright. He has one more action, so he's actually going to use...
Why is my AC back down to 18?
I'm not
It
sure.
should be 20.
Yeah. I was trying
Magic.
to figure it.
I would assume that it. I don't know.
That work? Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Because it should have stayed. I don't know.
I mean, the effect only lasts till the
Start of your turn.
right, so
I'm
maybe
assuming
that's why.
it ended at the start of your turn would be the assumption. But I see the symbol still on you, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have 2 symbols now.
Yeah, so get rid of one of them and then reapply is pretty much what we have to do, I think. But yeah, okay, so this guy is going to make a hurried retreat away from you. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oops.
25.
I deleted something that I shouldn't have, I think, maybe.
Do you take an attack of opportunity on him?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if I can because I used my reaction to block.
Oh yeah, you did. So you do not have any. So sucks to suck, and he runs away. And that is his turn. As in, your turn.
Right. 3rd time's the charm. I've got to hit at some point today. Feel the power of an old person. All right. Exit stage. Okay, I'm just walking over here. Goodbye.
Kylie, do you have a compendium of abilities?
Yes. What did you delete?
I removed my charge feature, my class feat charge, and I don't have it anymore.
Charge. Let me drop it on you. Oh, I don't see it over there.
Let me scroll up to see the actual name. It was like Southern Charge or something like that.
Sudden charge. It's not.
Yeah, Southern Charge.
It wasn't under that one. Let me check this one. Sudden charge. There it is. Where are you? Dropped. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Stop deleting things. Just kidding.
Yeah, I thought that was I was trying to delete the other thing, but yeah.
No worries. All right. So this kobold in here, he's going to actually, as soon as I find the things. Okay, so he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. He sees you, Valeros, as the closest, so he'll move another. Oh, well, he stops up here, actually, and he spends an action to pick up his spear, because this was one of the ones that threw a spear. So he has to pick his up. and then equipped it. So he will stop right here, actually, at the door because of that. But he also still has to make the check to see if he slips and falls on the oil that I think he put in there. And he succeeds, but very barely. And that will be his turn. This guy is dead, so he has no turn. This guy has a vial of oil, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15. He comes into here, and he's going to throw the oil at you, Valeros. Maybe? If I remember how to do anything Foundry related. Ooh. I'll just use this to see if it hits, because it's a +5 to hit. And it misses, but at your feet now is another puddle of oil. Can I just copy this one? Copy, paste. At your feet. There you go. And that is an action to move, an action to throw. And then he's going to spend his last action. Oh, let's see if he notices the trap in the room as well. So. Nope. He doesn't know anything about it. So he's going to. He'll just stay here.
Come to me, what?
Nope. And then Kyra, it's your turn.
Okay, Kyra, I figured out what's going on, and so I'm gonna run back in here into the other room. Foundry. It's always like, you can't walk through walls, ma'am. And I am going to. Oh, I can't stand right there because the cobalt is there, so I'm gonna stand right there.
He's dead, so you could stand over his corpse.
Okay, I'm gonna stand over his dead body.
Wait for him to come around the corner. You want to end up like this guy? Keep coming.
And so I'm going to take cover behind the table that's been set up there and hold my crossbow at the ready, just in case.
Okay. Do you want to... Wait, so that was an action?
An action to move, an action to take cover?
Yes. Do you want...
holding an action?
Yeah. Do you want to hold... You want to hold the action for a trigger? You can spend an action to hold a range attack.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'll hold my action, and if a kobold shows up in my field of view in the little corner, or coming down the hall, she's going to try to hit it with the crossbow.
All right. Mary, your turn.
Crap. There it is. I am going to step forward right here and stay basically as close to the edge of triggering this thing as I can. And then I would like to ready an action as soon as one of the kobolds gets within 10 feet of me. I'm going to step on the pressure plate.
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to yell at Valeros, "Are you coming or not?"
Killing them. Help me. No one is attacking them.
All right.
And that's my turn.
I've tried a lot.
That's true. Ezrin's been giving it everything he's got.
All right. So this guy, he's standing in the oil, so he'll have to roll to see if he can get through the oil. Oops, I have to select him. He does. He uses his action. He has to use a bunch of actions here. He uses an action to move forward, and then he uses another action because he he threw his spear at you, Valeros, so he needs to pick it up and equip it, and he ends his turn right there. Whopping good turn. Valeros, your turn. You're in oil, so if you move, you need to make an acrobatics check to get out without falling.
I guess I'll move down since everyone really wants me to move away.
So make an acrobatics check for me. DC is low, so... Perfect. You do it No problem. But you can keep moving, yeah.
Yeah. And I raise my shield.
Sweet.
And I do nothing. GG.
Okay, so delete this effect and then raise your shield again.
No, oh,
Oh,
okay.
I did it. Sorry.
I was just going to change the effect so I could raise the shield. There you go. Okay.
Okay, got it. It's fine. Everything's good.
Yeah.
All right, Kobold's turn. He sees you guys. Oh boy. Running away. He doesn't know about the traps, so he's gonna try to make the fastest movement. So he'll step in. He'll step into the trap, which does a whole bunch of stuff. Please hold. Okay. Use it. I think I have to add it.
I regret standing in here now.
Excuse me while I add it to the initiative order. But it does trigger something.
What?
Uh-huh. This is one I... Sorry, it has a lot of details.
Retcon.
So it uses one action when triggered. I roll a d10 and look at the result. Great. Here's my d10. It's a 2. Oh, I don't know if it matters when the initiative is. If you guys can see it or not. I think it doesn't matter. Okay, so 2. So 1 to 2, a single target, so the guy who stepped into it. Oh, actually, I roll a d4 for that. That sucks. A 4. So starting, roll a d4 and count to the number you rolled. Starting with the player on your left, determine which hero gets attacked. So to the left of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It is still that guy because Valeros isn't in the room and there's only 3 people. So it comes back to him. And then what happens?
When we come back from our break.
Oh, he gets a spray attack.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, it targeted Valeros. My bad.
Oh, I was like a 15 missed?
No, it did. It definitely hit. So then he'll take damage. And he will die. So you guys watch as this kobold... Oops. Did it go? Damage. There you go. You watch as this kobold steps towards the mermaid statue, and you just start hearing this whirling and whizzing as like gears start moving and churning, and the statue swings around to face this kobold and just sprays this like foul smelling like acid, and it just kills him, this kobold, instantly as he like almost melts from this spray. I don't know if it's actually acid. It doesn't say that, but it says it's a spray. So what other kind of spray? It could be, I guess it could be water. It could be just really hard water.
It says it did 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then. It's really hard water, just like a spray, like, like a fire hose.
Yeah, they just fire hose him. That's awful.
Yeah. So, and this guy dies. All right.
I'm going to point at him with my rapier and look at Valeros and say, look, I got one.
All right. Ezrin, your turn.
Right, I hear quite the commotion out there. But the hallway seems blocked, so I guess I'm just gonna hold an action for if I see a baddie.
All right.
And yeah, I don't know what else to do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, that guy is dead. This guy.
Oh,
go ahead.
Is the guy at the bottom of the initiative dead?
Oh, no, he's. Is he? No, he's not. He was standing
Well,
under a
I
target.
ended my turn, I think, at the same time that
Oh,
you
okay.
clicked next, so it just shot it right past him.
Gotcha. No worries.
There should be 3 dead, and I only see 2 dead.
I deleted 1 token. There were 6 of them because there's 2.
Right.
I keep getting stuck on these like dead ones, so I deleted 1 token. That's fine. Okay, so this guy.
I normally just move them out of the walls so they are not in the way.
That's a good call. But in case you want to know where the bodies are, I don't know. So this guy, he does witness the trap going off. Is he smart enough to enter the room? What is his
He knows not to step there.
He has a 0. Let's just make a roll. Let's just make a little roll. All right, he's smart enough to like not want to go in here. So he's actually going to back his shit up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Lame.
And he's just going to hang out over there. Then this guy was dead. And then this kobold, he sees that his friend got hit. I'll make him make an intelligence roll too, just to see. Nah, he's pretty dumb. So he's gonna go ahead and take a step forward. The trap is already triggered. So I don't, does it trigger it again? Probably not. Let me read it here. Oh yeah, it does say it's a stream of high pressured water. So it is a fire hose.
Great. It's terrible, but it's great.
Yeah, so it doesn't activate again. It just has its own turn. So he'll keep moving. 5, 10, 15. He'll come towards you, Mary. You were holding an action to trigger.
Yeah, once he got within 10 feet, I would step on the pressure plate directly to my left.
Okay.
And unfortunately, now that I've seen how this works, I don't like this idea anymore, but it is what it is. That was my ready to action.
Well, technically the trap was already triggered, so I will give you the option to move or not, because you watch as this guy keeps stepping on tiles around it, and it doesn't seem to like make it do anything immediately.
Oh, then I would absolutely be getting behind Valeros. That was the whole point. Let them get through the trap, and we deal with what's left.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to move.
I can't because it is not my turn. But if you want to, you can drag me. I would just go stand by Kira behind the table.
Got it.
Cool.
All right. Well, he would try to attack you before you ran.
But my action was triggered if he got within 10 feet.
Oh, you're right. All right. It's fine. So he's going to come towards Valeros. And he's going to attack Valeros instead.
It's okay, he likes it.
And he's got a miss as you use your shield once again to deflect the oncoming blows. Which brings us to our beautiful... Oh. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, do I get to use my held action?
You and Kyra do, actually, because Kyra is also holding an action.
Oh.
To shoot. So go ahead.
My goodness. Finally.
Job, his friend.
Feel my power.
Nice. So you do watch as this kobold just gets covered in crystallized water, like air just kind of condenses onto his scaly skin, and he starts shivering uncontrollably. He's barely hanging on.
Can't wait to get you back to the home so you can tell all your friends about your trip.
And then Kyra, you get to shoot your crossbow bolt if you would like.
I would love to. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. Got it. Boom, boom, boom. Choom. No ammunition is assigned to the crossbow. Okay.
You have to.
Hold on. No ammo. Oh, bolts. Oh, interesting. Okie dokie. Sorry, learning how to run my little character sheet over here with a crossbow. Got him targeted. Let's try that again. Oh, he's not that great at it.
No, unfortunately, he sees you peek up over the table and he ducks real fast and you just miss it. It like grazes some of the scales on the top of his head. And that's his turn. That leads us to the mermaid fountain. Are you guys excited?
Oh, we got out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I should roll a d4 to see who it attacks, but there's only one guy in the room. So it attacks him. And it's going to spray another spray of water. It hits. Oh no, it doesn't hit. Wow. Oh, it's targeting Valeris again.
You have me, yeah.
Still got it out for you, man.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It does hit though. An 18 would hit the kobold. So I don't even have to roll damage. He is dead. So goodbye. And you just see the water spray at him. And that is it.
What does it look like as the water kills this kobold?
Well, it almost kind of like sprays an arm off. It's so hard, hitting him right in the back because he's not facing the fountain. He's facing Valeros. And Valeros, you just watch as the water almost like saws through his arm, cutting it like on the upper bicep, and it just falls off. And for a split second, the kobold like looks down at his arm, then looks at you, and then he just falls over, dead.
Excellent.
All right, so that's the fountain. So Kyra, it's your turn. You don't see any enemies in here. Let me delete these dudes that aren't alive because I can't take them. All right, so you only have one guy left, two guys left, but you don't see anybody from where you're standing.
Okay, so since I can't see anybody but Valeros is still in the hallway, so I, just in case anybody's coming, I'm going to keep my cover and hold another action to shoot my crossbow if a kobold peeks around the corner again.
Sure. I will also, just as a friendly reminder, remind you that you can also heal your friends.
Oh, good. I'm a cleric.
So
you had one job.
I mean,
or yourself.
I'm always like clerics always forget they have to heal people, and I 1000% forgot. Does anybody need healing?
You can also heal yourself, but
I
up to
will
you.
if no one else is in desperate straits at the moment.
You know, I've been getting hit about as much as I've been hitting, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay. Then I will heal myself.
Sounds good.
And remember how to do this.
And anybody can attempt a medicine check too. It's just you have a healing spell, essentially.
This is so like okay. Ding.
There you
Okay.
go.
Whew, I feel better.
Perfect. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that wraps me up. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me I'm a cleric.
I just, a friendly reminder.
No, appreciate it.
All right, Mary, your turn.
Seeing Kyra's crossbow, I'm going to decide that is a great idea and run over to the other kobold
Okay.
and attempt to retrieve their crossbow and bolts.
Okay. Do you drop your weapon, or do you
I will not drop it, but I will happily sheath it.
It takes an action to sheath it, it's a free action
Okay.
to drop it. So,
I will sheath it.
okay. So you spend an action to stride over there, you spend an action to sheath, and then you spend an action to pick up his crap. So here you
Sounds
go.
good.
You have, I'll drop it in your inventory. When you pick it up, you also equipped it, so you can go ahead.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out how to do that.
So there you go. And that's Mary's turn. Now there's this guy. Is he smart enough to walk into the room? Or not walk into the room, I guess. Nope! So he's gonna run into the room. He doesn't see anybody but you, Valeros. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He gets right up on you. And he's going to make a spear attack. And it will be a miss. So he just runs at you and tries to attack you, but fails miserably. So he's going to try again at a -5 because he's getting frantic and misses again, even worse. So that will be his turn. Valeros, it's your turn.
Nice. Target him. And I'm going to strike him. Critical hit. Oops, I clicked normal the damage. Hold on, not critical. Oh, I cannot do it again.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
8 would have killed him. So.
Plus, I think crits just double it anyway.
Yep. So no worries. He's definitely dead. So you go ahead and you smack that guy, and he falls dead. You take your sword, and you witnessed the first kobold, his arm got sprayed off, and you kind of mimic that and cut off this guy's arm. It's a much cleaner cut than, what was done with essentially a pressure washer, but, you definitely mimicked what happened. Anything else you would like to do?
Oops. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go. 55. What is my movement again?
Let's see. I don't know. 25.
So it will be 50. No, never mind. I mean, I guess they want to go to the other side, so I'll just move.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Ezrin, do you do anything?
I think I'll just hold an action again, but
Okay.
yeah. I think we're just hanging out, seeing what everyone wants to do then.
All right. So at this point, the last kobold, realizing that all of his friends are dead, tries to make a speedy retreat. He does not. He doesn't have many places to go, though. But for the purposes of this, the encounter will end as he tries to escape. But you guys can't see him, so.
I feel like the noise would die down a little bit, though.
Yes, it does. The trap, though, still going off in that room. And,
Yeah.
it keeps spraying the water. Sometimes it sprays in the corner, like a whole section of the room. Sometimes it's like it looks like it's trying to target things. And if you look close enough, it's like targeting like beetles or whatever.
Hey, maybe it will claim the oil.
Hey,
That's a good idea. Maybe.
why don't you run in there and check?
I feel like we're pretty safe from being attacked from that side. Do we want to just head up the stinky cave?
I'm just gonna be like, that was my plan all along.
Fine, you are right.
Then.
All right. Well, we are at 2 o'clock, so let's take a quick 15-minute break. Because one, I really have to pee, and two, it was a very long encounter. So, we'll take a break, decide what you guys want to do, coming back, and yeah, at 2:15. All right.
2:15. All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
if I hit the right buttons, we can start the stream.
Or
Okay.
are we?
Yeah, we did it. I'm fine. Everything's good. All right, we're back. So, you guys just finished destroying most of the kobolds, although one got away. Or at least you think. And let's unpause it. What would you like to do?
Well, I think now that that trap is locking that room down, we don't have a lot of options unless we want to try and make our way through the trap. So I guess we're
think at this
going down the
point,
stinky hallway.
I'm not the fastest sprinter, so I think Stinky Hallway is my vote.
Yep, I'm gonna reach down and roll up my my pantaloons a little bit, and yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
I
So
point at the trap in the
Say,
bug.
can you roll up steel shin guards?
Oh yeah, just the little fabricy edges, like just those little parts that like stick out right below the steel shin guards. I rolled those up.
What were you saying about pointing at the trap?
Yeah, I'm like looking at it like, huh, do I jump it? Do I go around it?
Oh, the spike trap that you placed, Mary. That's what he's pointing at.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that. I don't like. Is that recoverable? I don't know. If it's
Sure.
recoverable, then I want it back, but you're going to have to drop it back in my inventory because when I hit use, it just vanished.
Yeah. Well, that involves some work, so give me a second. But yeah.
So no.
No. I would say you can. Just make a general a general thievery roll just to make sure that you do it without critically failing.
If I critically fail to pick up my own freaking trap.
Look, I don't know.
It might blow up on your face.
And I will try to find this.
I pushed buttons and I saw a dice appear on the screen, but then nothing happened.
Oh, it says 12
I see a 12
for
on
me.
chat.
Yeah, that's fine. You didn't fail miserably. So hold on, let me.
But I am twirling my token again by accident. God bless.
Oops! No, that's not it. I just dropped it on your head.
Mary turned into a trap.
I don't see any of this. I'm gonna reload.
It didn't drop it in. I guess that's not. No, the trap master had them. So hold on.
There it
Sorry.
is. Now I can see.
You of course
good.
had to make this difficult. No, just kidding. Here you go.
Not my fault you weren't ready.
Oh well. All right, I got it. You have it in your inventory. We'll delete this little
Sweet.
thing because it doesn't exist anymore.
I'll be sure to forget to use it for the rest of the game.
Perfect. Sounds great to me. So, Valeris, you enter this very wet, kind of stinky passageway. Do you go left or right?
Well, I remember there were growlings on the north.
Yep.
Yeah, very bad things to the north.
And these guys don't seem to want to fight, so I guess I go to the other side.
Wow. Just because we fought smart.
Okay. Does everybody follow?
Yeah.
I go to the north. No,
I'll
I'm just
stay
kidding,
with it.
follow.
All right, as you enter this room, on the far side of the puddle of water is a strange chamber crackling with magical energy. Pulsing orbs float in 3 of the 4 corners of this room. The orb in the southwest is made of brown earth and stone, whereas the one in the northeast looks to be made of glass and is filled with some swirling cloud. The orb in the far corner holds a roaring flame, and opposite that orb is the remains of the water. Opposite that are the remains of an orb where the water. Wait. What? Opposite that orb are shattered remains and the water that flows down the passageway to the northwest. Got it. I can read.
Are we sure it's water? It might be like old orange juice. It seems to have some pulp.
Oh, Sezran.
Okay. Pause. So.
I think your senses are failing you at this point.
Yeah.
Then what's squishing?
I'm not changing him this time.
Come on.
All right. As you guys enter the room, a thing happens.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
A nine-tailed fox appears.
The
No,
fire.
I'm just kidding. It only has
of
one tail.
The fiery orb shatters, and out of it comes a fiery rat. And now we roll initiative.
What
I like the sound
fire
effects.
Well,
rat.
good call, Valeros, since we didn't want to
Ugh.
fight.
Yeah, geez, that's what
Yeah,
you
and
get
this-
for your attitude.
And
all
this
the
is a dead
time.
end. This isn't even taking us anywhere.
Mm,
Just bringing us to a
Initiative.
pointless fight.
Yep.
great.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
So this
I'm old.
fiery-looking rat has just a cloud of dark smoke all around it, which makes it concealed, which I think is one of those. Yep. And I don't know what is this effect? Oh, never mind. Everything in its aura is concealed by smoke. That's all that means. Okay.
Do we have a general idea as to how much space the smoke takes up? Like, because if it's just taking up where that creature's at, I feel like, aim for the smoke. But if it's like 5 feet or 10 feet in every direction, then
How big was the rat? Big? Rat's at?
It says, what does it say? It says it's small, so it's, rat-sized, but it's fiery.
I knew that was coming.
Yes. So the smoke seems to just be around the rat itself. It does obscure it, I believe, because it is concealed. Yeah, so you have to roll a flat check when targeting to see if you hit it.
We don't get to add our modifiers.
Let's see. You have to do both.
What does that mean?
Well, okay, so you roll a flat check to see if you can see it, and aim, and then you roll a check to strike or attack. The flat check is real low.
So is that a perception or what do you mean by a flat check to see it?
I mean, like, just a d20, nothing added.
Just d20?
Yep, a flat check. Oh, you'll do it on your turn. Sorry. Oh, well, it is your turn. You're going to be first.
I was going to say, yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. So as long as you roll above my DC, you can attack normally.
So do I see it?
Yes. If you roll below, then you would miss, but you see him. So now you can roll your regular attack.
I've gotten a 20 and a 16. The power of wisdom seems to be back on my side, or I guess intelligence. I'm more of an intelligence person.
Yes, of course you are.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
The power of ice compels you.
Oh, it does have
so chill out.
Hold on.
Chill out, little rat.
No. Oh no, Ezrin.
Oh, it is a 5-foot. I'm sorry. The smoke is a 5-foot cube or 5 foot in each direction of him. Because it gives me a little cube around him. So you see smoke. Can you see this circle, actually?
No. I just see the rat.
There is a black circle around the rat, like the portrait, but that's it.
Yeah. Oop. Yeah, I don't know if I can make you able to see it, but just you can use your imagination. All 5-foot squares all around him. The smoke is kind of billowing, which is why it's hard to see him. So there you go.
Gotcha.
So that was a misreading.
Wait, but 5-foot squares is like one square, right? So it's just the where the rat is
No,
what is the smoke?
No, it's this. That's why I was like, It's nowhere. It's all like each 5-foot
Oh, I
square
see.
surrounding him. So it's like this.
Ah.
That's why I was like, I wonder if I can show you the thing because it's helpful for me, but you guys can't see it. So
Dang it, Foundry. We're going back to roll 20.
no, we're not. Never.
Do you have any kind of auras installed so you can like put a squared aura around it?
She just did, but then she deleted it, it looks like.
Yeah, hold
No,
on.
that was like a painting.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. The aura thing. I got you.
Let me
Yeah,
see if I can. Can you see it now? No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. That did nothing. Rules.
Is it important that we see the
Not really.
the smoke?
We can't see the rat, so we can just imagine a big plume of smoke over there.
Yeah, it's just around him. There you go.
I can see it. A fiery rat with white smoke around.
Yeah, you got it. All right, that's good enough. Whether I remember to move it is a whole nother. All right, there you go.
Oh, good.
So you did hit him, and he did take damage. And oop, he didn't take damage. Why? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Fine, everything's good. All right, now it's his turn. He does a thing. I think he is going to. How much movement does he have? 40. Wow. He's crazy.
Scurrying.
Fast rat.
Yep. So he can see through his smoke. I guess because he's making the smoke. Sounds legit. Okay, so he's gonna move. He saw you fling a spell, but can he see through? Well, he'll just run to the closest one, it seems. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna run towards you, Valeris.
Ugh.
So you
Oh, now
remember.
I have the debuffs too.
Yeah, you
Clearly
do.
he doesn't want to get wet.
Yeah, because he's made of fire.
Is there a way that we're supposed to be able to see what these effects do? Because I mean, I can see the icon on their token.
I mean,
That's it.
yeah. Now that I have them on myself, I can see what they do.
Oh, you can? Okay, so it only works when you see it. Got it. Okay. I mean,
Alright.
that makes sense. I just wondered.
I am concealed inside the smoke. That's what it is.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I too am hidden.
But he ignores the concealed thing because he has smoke vision. Very particular vision. But he's going to bite at you. So that was one action to move, one action to strike you. And he's going to try to chomp on you with his fiery
Wow.
teeth.
Plus that.
Jeez.
And then
Valeros, don't die on us.
he's going to cause some damage. So, some of that is fire damage. So, as you get bit, you, it like erupts flames from his mouth and it kind of engulfs you, and you are now on fire. So, at the top of your round, I believe, no, sorry, at the end of your turn, you can make a check to see if the fire goes out. You can also spend an action on your turn to try to put out the fire in whatever way you would like. So.
Stop, drop, and roll.
All right in the spooky water.
All right. And that is 2 actions. I don't think he'll try to do anything else. I guess he could try to attack again. Yeah, why not?
I mean, with a +9, why not?
Yeah. Well, it'll be -5, so we'll see. He tries. He does hit you. So more fire damage to you as he chomps down. It's like he's got a hold of your arm and he like crunches a little harder.
I think I'm dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
dead? Oh no.
Yep.
That's
Oh my
16
God.
damage.
Yeah. So your friend Valeros falls. Oof.
Well, if he falls in the water, is the fire put out?
Yeah. I'll say yes because he falls in the water. Dying.
I hate to ask, but does that also mean he's drowning?
No.
Oh, that's
It's not that.
interesting.
It's not that deep.
Is this
Okay.
is this a Pathfinder only thing, or is this a module you installed?
I didn't install anything. This was built in with the beginner box, so.
Now that I am dead, everything is
Yeah.
grayed out, and
Ah.
people are just like circles, like souls, kind of thing.
Yeah,
It
like
looks super cool.
it's like tremor sense. You can tell that there are people there because they're making noise, but that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's who. Obviously, I remember who's who, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
All right.
Cool.
So you now have the dying 1 status. If you reach dying 4, you die. So don't do that. It is your turn, Mary.
Yeah, I am going to circle around this altar thingy that's in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
To right about here. And then, nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. There's my flat D20 to see if I can see this thing.
You do.
Shoot the eye sword. Maybe it'll break another one out and they'll fight each other.
Oh, that sounds like a spectacular idea that I am absolutely not going to do. No, we already got to do my tactics thing. I'm going to just try and kill this thing this time. And yeah, I'm going to use this handy-dandy crossbow that I picked up courtesy of Kyra.
Sure.
See what happens. Probably like a crossbow of healing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Mary.
Ooh,
Nice.
almost max out the dice for that.
Dang.
I rolled a 7 instead of an 8. I was
Okay.
close.
Good job.
I'll take that.
So,
So that's 1, 2. Do crossbow? I know D&D. You've got like reload properties and things like that. Do I need to worry about that with this?
I feel like the
If I-
answer is yes. Hold on. though.
Yep. Reload 1. So I'm going to use my third action to reload my crossbow.
Sounds good. All right. So
And that
that's
is my turn.
your turn. It was a good turn though, as the rat now has a crossbow bolt sticking out of his ass, and he's wiggling it around, trying to get it free, but it won't come out.
I'm right here.
Now, Kyra, your turn.
Okay, so if I'm out of healing spells, because I can do a medicine check.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to run right over to my friend who has fallen, boop, boop, and do a medicine check. Where is this? Oh, good.
Figure out how much they heal, or if it just brings them up. Yeah, it is a treat wounds check. Oh, well, actually, I don't know that you can do it while you're in battle.
Oh.
That's treat wounds. Let me see if...
That's true, because in D&D you can't... No, you can heal during...
Yeah, healing spells you can, yes.
Yeah, healing spells you can, but not healing.
Hold on. Do. Oh, so he's just unconscious. So you... Oh, no, he's unconscious and doesn't have any hit points. Never mind. Oh boy. You just shouldn't have died, and then I wouldn't have to read all this stuff on stream. You do get a recovery check. I know that he does. Yeah, the thing I was thinking of was treat wounds, and that technically takes 10 minutes. So let's see.
Not doable in combat.
Yeah, not doable in combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
So...
Be like Robin Hood Men in Tights. Time out, guys.
No.
Healing. Okay, wait. Medicine check for Dying companion? I don't know. I'm Googling right now.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Okay, so you can stabilize them with a medicine check.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know where it went. The DC is 5, equal to that creature's current recovery roll. So right now it is 11 because he is dying 1. So you have to stabilize him. You have to beat 11.
Beat 11 what? Children? Because
No, for 11 for her medicine check.
we can do this.
I mean, okay, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, plus.
Plus 7. I forget because I'm trained.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So-
It's more than 11. It's 5.
Oh.
It's 5 plus his 11, so it's 16. I don't know what you rolled.
Wow.
Of course
Sorry.
it is.
15.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. No,
Interesting how we get that information
I
after
didn't
the
even
15.
see it, and people
Yeah.
who are watching the stream will also not be able to see what you rolled. So look, this is what it says. Oh, I made you say it. I don't know how that happened, but
Oh.
there it is.
I'm like
maybe.
standing in the middle of combat lecturing. Okay, so I have a question then. How do I use my hero points? Does that add anything, or because I forgot that and I have a
think
hero
that's
point?
you re-roll it.
Yes.
It's a
To
reroll.
reroll a
Yep.
check, you must use the second result.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
And
You
I'll
can
do
also
it.
spend
The other-
all of your
the
hero
other-
points to avoid death, so he could use his if he has one.
Yes.
Oh.
And it would guarantee that it happens. So just
Okay, then I'll hold off and I'll shoot the rat instead then, I think. Because if you can use yours to stabilize yourself, Valeros, then I'll use my action to try to kill that rat.
I forgot I noticed hero points on my character sheet like an hour ago and Googled it and then never did anything with it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the rat and not Valeros, just because,
Yep.
And then, boom.
Oh, the GM is in charge of awarding hero points. Interesting how nobody's won any.
So worried about Valeros.
I
Very
don't know what hero
peculiar.
points are.
It's like awarding inspiration, except we can have up to 3 of them at one time.
Yeah.
We can burn 1 for a reroll, or we can burn all of them to stabilize from dying.
Gotcha. So
minimum of 1.
I guess
Minimum of 1. Yeah.
let's retcon that and add some.
Oh
hero
no, you don't
points
have
for
to
people.
do
No,
that.
no,
Good Lord.
because
Just giving me grief.
No, I know you're giving me grief, but I don't care. Because you guys did do some cool things. So, for using the trap in there, I think I'll just give everybody a hero point for using the environment to strategically defeat your enemies. So, everybody take a hero point for that. Kyra, I feel like you get a hero point for your role playing with the mud and not wanting to get into the mud, and I feel like it's perfect.
Thank you. She still has the littlest bits rolled up out of that mud. She's might not be doing any good, but.
And I also want to award 1 to Ezrin for, falling down the stairs and role-playing an old man very well.
If nothing else, just the voice work.
Yes, yeah. All right. I think that's it for now. I'll reward more as I think of it, but at least everybody got 1 additional one.
I like how inspiration's what we kind of did away with you having to deal with in D&D,
Yeah.
and in this you have to do it again.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so Kyra, you attacked the rat and it missed.
Yeah, I did a terrible job.
So you
Too upset.
You tried to. Did you move too?
I moved, because I moved up to Valeros in case
Yep.
I needed to do like laying on of hands for healing.
Mm.
So yeah, I like came right up to him to help him.
Wait. Pause. Since
Uh-oh.
you are a cleric, you have a stabilize ability under cantrips.
Bum.
Do you see it? It takes 2 actions to do.
It takes two, baby.
Oh, I do have stabilize.
Yeah, so you can.
I've only been looking in my healing font. Okay,
So we'll retcon this. Get rid of the crossbow strike.
okay.
And instead of a medicine check, you're gonna just stabilize him. You don't have to get close to him though if you don't want to, because it says 30 feet is the range.
Oh,
This is what I get for making stabilized jokes for the first, or retcon jokes for the first 2 hours of the session.
However,
no, I'll stay where I am because I did all. I'm good with like learning how to play my cleric, but I'll stick with that I moved up there.
Okay. The other thing is this just gets rid of his dying condition, but he will still be unconscious. And since does that give him any HP back? Probably none.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit. Okay. Yeah. I
still target. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Stabilize. Positive energy shuts death's door. Boom.
Yep, and then he's at 0 hit points. So he's not healed, but he's not dying.
Cool. He's not dying, guys.
All right. But that would
Did
be
you die?
all of.
Did you die?
That would be all of your actions. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Valeros, you don't have to do anything because you're unconscious, so I don't think you can do anything. Let's see.
Well, I'm supposed to roll my recovery check, I think, right? Maybe?
I don't think you...
It's like a dead save?
I don't think you need to because you got rid of your dying condition.
Oh.
If you're unconscious and at 0 hit points but not dying, you naturally return to 1 hit point and awaken after time passes. GM determines how long, from a minimum from 10 minutes to several hours. So you're just unconscious right now until someone either heals you or at least 10 minutes from now.
All right.
So
I shall remain on the ground.
All right, Ezrin, it is your turn.
Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Does it?
Yep, you're good.
Do I get to see him with a 12?
Yep.
Okay, and because I was looking in my inventory to see if there's anything I could do, I remembered something. I saw something which reminded me I was given a spell scroll last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell.
Do it.
Where did it go? Where'd it go?
The third icon, inventory.
Yeah.
Under consumables.
How do I actually cast it?
I think
it popped. Whatever. I'm just gonna go to my spell casting and cast it from here. Does it let me? All right. Is there anything special with spell scrolls that I need to do, or if I already know the spell and have the scroll, I can just use it and cast the spell?
You have to hold it and yeah, you have to use it from your spell list. No, it doesn't seem like it's anything special.
Okay, so I'm gonna use all of my actions to shoot it. So that is a whopping 9 damage total.
Nice. It's pretty good for...
Hey, why did it take 3, 3, and 2? That should have been 4, 3, and 2. Are you trying to cheat me that 1 damage?
No, it was moving. So, you got 16. There you go.
Alright, that's literally everything I can do. Take that.
Sounds good. Alright. Oh, that's the rat's turn. He doesn't care about the dead body, so he's gonna move towards... who would he move towards?
Someone else.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
He's afraid of water. He's afraid of water.
He might be.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He loves water. He's a swimmer.
Four.
He's a natural-born
1,
swimmer.
2, 3, 4. He moves towards Kyra.
Oh God,
Told you.
Kyra.
So we'll move this little thing. You are now concealed, but he ignores that. So he's going to bite you. So that was one action to, oops. And you get into this like smoke, and it smells awful, like burning, like rat. You know, it's a scorched kind of smell mixed with like sewage, and like it's disgusting. You're kind of coughing on it.
And Kyra like knows that cloud has a horrible rat in it, and she is immediately horrified that I'm immediately horrified that the cloud is coming to me, and that now I'm in it. I do not like it.
Oh, also, I need you to make a fortitude save. Here, I'll pop it in there.
Fortitude save.
I popped it in the chat, so you can roll.
Thanks. Oh, that's the... Oh, against it. Does that make it roll against the rat? Ah, cool.
You succeed, so you're not sick.
Oh, I'm a little sick, but I'm glad I'm not
Because
sick.
she's been role-playing sick.
This has been just one more level of like disgusting.
So he does go to chomp
Only
on.
I had like a cat.
And you take 9 damage.
Oof.
You guys hear like Kyra like because it bites her.
All right. You are now on fire.
Oh my God.
So at the end of your turn, you can roll to see if it just naturally goes out, or you can use an action on your turn to do something to put it out. So that
We're gonna get TPK'd because
one more.
Valros was trying to avoid a fight.
Not Valros trying to avoid a fight. Valros pointing out that we're always avoiding fights, so we're gonna go this way where it seems not scary.
Potato.
He's gonna move back away from you a little bit. That'll be his last action. Oh no, move this square. There we go. Now it's Mary's turn.
Well, that's convenient. Let's see how this D20 goes.
You can see him.
Sweet.
It's real low, guys. It's real low. So.
That works for me. So I am going to crossbow attack again. Because duh, I love this thing. I don't have to get up close and personal and get punched in the face.
It's a good find.
That is a regular hit, which I did a crap roll for. What the hell?
Yikes. So he.
I mean, I hit him. So now he does still at least have 2 crossbow bolts sticking out of his butt.
He does. They're actually making a little like cross X sign on his tuchus.
Sweet. I'm going to use my second action to reload and my third action to fire again.
Sounds good.
Because I love this thing. I'm assuming that ranged attacks do the same -5 each time.
-5.
Yeah. I figured. We'll see. Nope.
Oof. Oof.
Critical miss.
Just fling hits off of the stone and
as Valeros goes back down.
No, luckily you do not hit your friend. But that will be the end of your turn.
I am going to let out some sort of elvish curse, knowing that those were not the best shots in the world. I don't have any elvish curses prepared, but you guys can just make something up. It probably starts with the elvish F, and we'll go from there.
All right, perfect. Kyra, it is your turn. You are on fire. So...
So for my action, and I don't know how I do this, I'm going to attack the fire by, even though it really pains me to do so, stamping around in the yuck water.
Sure.
I'm trying to on fire myself.
Can we please make that a highlight? I'm going to attack the fire.
It's just gonna.
So you'll
So
spend an action, and you'll have to
okay.
make a flat check. So just roll a d20 to
Okay.
see if you put out the fire.
Oh, I'll do it that way then.
Although, are you using the water? Are you trying to get the water to get?
Yeah, definitely. Like, sadly, using the
Gotcha.
horrifying water.
Then never mind. The water just goes
Okay.
out, or the water puts the fire out immediately, and
Okay.
you are now not on fire. So let's remove that effect off of your character. Here it is. All right, so you do not have to take damage at the end of the round. Yay!
Okay, I'll take it. And I don't want to go in to the smoke ring, but I am going to target the rat again with my crossbow.
Sure. You have to roll a flat check to see if you can see him, because he is concealed.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that real fast.
So just
again, sorry, I speak out loud sometimes.
Nope.
Talk myself through the
Do it.
stuff
Yeah,
painting.
it's fine.
Okay.
You can see him, so go ahead.
I got him.
Unfortunately, you miss. Even though you see him, you actually see the crossbow bolts from your friend, and it almost like points out his butt in a very dramatic fashion. And you go to aim, but you're aiming like too precisely, and he turns around to face you, and you end up missing because you're aiming for the 2 crossbow bolts on his bum.
I'm gonna need some more explanation behind aiming too precisely.
Well, he turned around as she was aiming at his bum, so she couldn't see his bum anymore. That's what happened.
You did such a great job aiming, you missed.
Yep. All right.
Gosh. Okay, since I'd have to reload to fire again, and he's too far away from my scimitar, I'm gonna kick the yucky water at him in disgust and fall back just a little bit.
Sounds good. He kind of chitters at you as you move away, but doesn't do anything else. All right. Valeros, you're still unconscious. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Ezrin, it's your turn.
If only we had someone that could
turn
heal him and get him
laying
up.
on the ground.
You see him.
Wow, it is really low.
It is really low.
He is wearing an X marks the spot on his butt.
Wow, Ezrin. You shoot your Ray of Frost and it hits against the wall in the back. I guess it is a cantrip, even though we're like hoping that you do better, but it is technically a cantrip. You are muted too. I don't know if you're trying to talk.
Oh my goodness, I was.
It's like Ezrin's awfully quiet.
All right, as I missed that little rascal, I'm gonna use my movement speed and step back a little bit as I continue to miss. And I don't have any spells other than cantrips that I can use unless I want to walk up and touch him, which I don't really want to do.
I understand.
Who built this character?
Some schmuck.
I think Paizo did. Anyway, okay. So...
Or the saviors of tabletop role playing. Sorry.
All right, it's Rat's turn. Who will he attack? He only sees 2 people, really. He's not going to run all the way through the water. He's probably going to attack you, Mary, because you're not in the water.
Oh, come on.
15. And we'll move this. There you go. There you can see it.
I don't think he wants to do that. That sounds like a terrible idea.
I think he does, though. So, target you. You are now in the fumes, so I need you to make a fortitude check. I dropped it in the chat for you.
Gross.
As this
Oh.
horrible smell of like
That's neat.
coal and like burning rat.
What? A 19 is a failure?
Yep, it's pretty high. So now you have the sickened status for 1 round. So that's a
Jesus.
-1 status penalty to all your checks and DCs for 1 round. So sorry, but not sorry. And then he's gonna bite you.
And then he's gonna bite you.
Interesting. God bless. Does a 26 hit?
Hey, just be glad it wasn't 1 higher, because then it would have been a crit.
That is true.
Oh my god.
And now you not only take the damage, but you are on fire.
My God.
Sweet.
So you're not only
Well, that just radically altered what I plan to do for my next turn.
not only are you trying not to throw up, but you're also burning.
When do I start taking fire damage?
End of your next turn.
I'd ask if running was an option, but divine intervention let me know that this thing has 50 feet of movement.
Divine intervention.
Crap. Like, I had everything. I knew exactly what all 3 of my actions are going to be, and now I don't know what any of them are going to be.
I'm sorry. I messed up your
You're
day. I'm not sorry. There's
Run
very
over and break the other doodad.
It's very few times that I ever like do well in encounters.
No, you're good. You're
So
good.
I'm taking it.
I'm looking through the actions list, trying to find something that's similar to disengage, but I don't see anything that's quite the same.
Again, like not everybody has.
Oh, that's right. They don't necessarily get those. That's right.
Of
That's
opportunity. So you can move and hope, and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move and hope. So, like, I'm running straight for the water. You can go ahead and tell me if I get an attack of an opportunity or not.
You do not. So continue.
Okay. And like, I am just going to go like straight prone. If I'm on fire, I'm just like proned out in this water, trying to put it out.
You got it. So
yeah.
You're prone. Your fire goes out.
Okay. I believe it's an action to get back up, if I recall.
Yes.
I think I heard you say somebody else had to do that earlier.
Yep.
I'm going to get up. I think that would be my second action.
Well, you
and
moved.
Then
you moved.
Yeah.
And you fell.
I just ran and just jumped into the water. Like, that's all I'm doing. Just run and jump into the water. Fall down.
All right.
And then, if that's only 2 actions, then...
I think dropping prone is an action too, is the problem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, dang it.
Yeah, it is. You can, technically, I think you can attack, like, shoot from prone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I would end up there. No, my intention was to attempt to... do a medicine check on Valeros. Apparently, I was Googling it, trying to be ready for my turn. And I lost the internet window that had the answer. There it is. I was going to try and treat wounds.
Well, that's the one that takes 10 minutes.
Oh, why? Oh, God bless. I did not keep reading. Well, I'm not going to do that then. I had planned to come over here and try and heal Valeros, but I guess not. So yeah, run, jump in the water, heal myself, or not heal myself, put the fire out, and then get back up. So I'm not going to bother trying to take a shot proned. I'm just going to get the fire put out. Dang it. I knew you talked about a 10-minute heal earlier. I didn't realize it was treat wounds.
Yeah, treat wounds it takes 10 minutes, and then...
oh, yeah. It's literally the last half of the sentence that I looked up. I just didn't read the whole. I was like, "Oh, cool! I can treat wounds. Excellent. I'm doing it."
All right.
Yeah.
Kyra, your
Reading
turn.
is fundamental.
Okay, yep,
Okay.
sorry. I was thinking about what I wanted to do. I guess I'm going to try to shoot the rat again with the crossbow. I was trying to think if there's anything else to do for poor dying friend who's just of the water. It's just really gross. So just gonna go this and oh come on. Yeah.
You do end up missing.
Stupid rat. Okay.
Oh, you didn't roll to see if you could even see him, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll. But
you missed it.
Way to go.
God, if I was any other character, I'd be just personally me is tempted to break the other ball, the globes, but Hyra isn't, so she will take her disadvantaged shot at the rat again. So do you want me to roll if I can see it this time?
Yes,
so I can
please.
actually. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You did it. You can see him.
Still, I can see him. I know where that little stinker is. I just can't hit him.
That's a 0. Not even just a negative, like a 1. It's
Anything.
a 0 because you had a -1.
Okay. Well, also because that would have been 3 because I forget I needed to reload my crossbow. So that's I'm just over here just being annoyed at the rat.
All right. So then Valeros is still on the ground, and then Ezrin, it's your turn.
God bless, dude. I tried to save your turn, man. I promise.
I'll move up there with my movement.
Okay.
Protecting the party with my body. As a wizard
potion I can use
is known for doing. Is I really hope this is just going to be a nat 20.
Are you a blade singer?
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Feels like a retired blade singer.
Man, I'm hoping for a nat 20. I don't even hit. Oh wait, I didn't even see if I could see this dude anyway.
Yeah, roll that. You can see him. It's fine.
Man, see if I would have done it in the right order. All right, that's my entire turn though. I run up and I miss.
Yeah, it
and
instead hits the statue column thing in the middle.
Right. And is the spell leaves his hand and misses. Ezrin's really thinking he made a poor decision here.
Rat's turn. Rat is going to run up to you. Got to go around this column. 5, 10, 15. Yep. Gonna run right up to you. You're in the fumes now. So I need you to make a check. Eventually.
It's been nice playing with you. This rat is mean.
Yep. Oh, here you go. This is what you need to beat. We'll just delete that. And then he will try to attack you. You do succeed, so you are not sick. But it does still
tough old guy.
Smell awful. Very similar to your...
The old sniffer doesn't really work too well these days, so...
Well, similar to your grandson's bedroom, so you're kind of used to it.
Yeah. If I'm being completely honest, it's not my grandson's bedroom.
And then he will bite you. It's a critical hit.
Rip.
That is a critical hit. That is exactly what he needed to crit me.
So you take 14 damage.
Is that with the crit, or is that before being doubled?
That's with the crit.
Hey, I'm still up then.
Oh, gosh.
Still up. You are on fire, though. All right, and I think he will actually continue to move.
I don't like this.
You guys.
No.
And now you're all in the fumes. So I need you guys to roll this check for me. Both Kyra and Mary, as you get into the fumes, and that will be the end of his turn.
Hey, wait, what? 21 fails? What is the...
Oh my god.
Really
Well,
stinky
but the 3
fumes.
succeeds, so she's good.
So you
Joke's
were
on us. You have to roll low as possible.
Yeah.
the sickened
Give in to the funk.
increase. You can spend a single action
God.
to retch in order to recover.
Oh, perfect. Kyra is more than ready to throw up.
But yours technically, Mary, goes up to 2, sickened 2, and Kyra, you are at sickened 1, and you're both
Oh my
technically
goodness.
Oh my god.
concealed. Not that it matters. You're not hitting each other, hopefully. But yeah, so that's the end of his turn. Mary,
Okay,
you're sickened
I am
2.
going to, I'm going to drop my crossbow. And I believe drawing a weapon is an action.
Yes.
Okay, so let
I
me figure out how to
think-
do this on my little inventory thingy.
Actually, I think
Oh wait, it's on this
you would be at
one?
sickened
On this
1
page?
because it goes down 1 each round. So you're actually at sickened 1 at this point. Because it's been
Okay.
one round. So there you go.
If there's anything I'm supposed to do with that information, I don't know what it is,
You
but we'll see how this
can-
goes.
It does reduce your checks, all your checks and DCs by 1. So you can spend an action to try to throw up. So you don't feel
Right.
sick anymore. Or you can just keep it and you have a -1 to everything.
A -1. I'll take a -1. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
For the
I
end of
will
that.
draw my rapier, and then I am going to attempt to beat the snot out of this thing with a sword. We'll see what happens.
Come on, come on.
Come on, 20. Oh, 19,
Okay.
really?
It was-
18.
But hey, it's still a lot of damage, so he does
Yeah.
take 9 damage. That's
Don't
pretty
forget your
good.
sneak attack damage.
Huh?
Nah, I'm just playing.
I was like, wait, how do I, what? I don't have a button for that.
Nope. Different game.
Oh, does it 19?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to keep hitting. That was with my -5 and everything.
Oof, he
Okay,
is.
okay.
You slice at him twice, piercing him, and he is barely holding on.
Like, I'm doing everything but a legit barbarian rage as I'm swinging at this guy. Because between him chasing me around, me having to roll around in this fetid ass water to be not on fire anymore, him knocking out my fighter, like I am over this rat. It is my life's mission to end this thing's life right now.
All right.
All right, come on, Kyra.
Okay. I am just going to stamp on it. Oh, I'm going to barf first. I'm going to lean over and I'm just going to throw up. It can't make the water any worse. It's not any more disgusting than anything else. And so I'm just going to barf it out.
All right, so you need to attempt another fortitude save. So
Okay.
let me drop that in here.
Okay. Blit. Oh, I forgot to select me. Hold on. Blit. Oh my god, she can't even
You
throw
did
up
not,
right.
so you're still sick, so you still have a -1.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to stamp on the rat.
Roll to see if you can see him, which I think we forgot to do for
Okay.
Mary. I don't remember doing it, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, he still has his little cloud around him.
You're good.
Okay, I'm going to unarmed attack.
Stomp.
Stomp on this rat. Come on.
Nope.
Yay.
Stomp some more.
I can't stomp anymore. I threw up.
Find
Oh, I
a
can
way.
stomp one more time, huh? Because
Yeah.
I didn't move anywhere.
Yep, as
Okay,
long
I'm
as you use the map version.
Yep. Yeah,
Multiple
I
attack pen.
did doing like a little double like tango at him.
Oh my god.
God.
Wow. You went from
So,
miss to critical
I wish
miss.
I could. It's like one of those things where you have to throw it, but you can't, and so nothing is working right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
you end up, instead of like stamping on him, you're more like just stamping on the ground, like almost like a 2-year-old throwing a tantrum, right? There's like multiple stamping, like, ah, I hate this. And that's just
And
it.
it's just making me madder because it's just splashing that stuff all on me.
Yep. So Ezrin, it's your turn. Oops, sorry. I think it. Oh yeah, it accidentally rolled damage because I accidentally passed your turn, but you're fine. I didn't apply the damage, so. Woo!
Oh, why did you waste the 20
Ooh.
on that?
Wait,
I
oh
can
yeah,
see
I
it.
was like,
that's
wait,
the
that's
vision. Oh no.
Yep, that was to see him. Well, you definitely see him. How about this? Because you definitely see him, I'll give you advantage or another hero point. How about that? 'Cause that way, if you roll poorly, you can roll again.
All right. My
Oh wait,
only
Kyra
melee
could have
thing that I
rerolled
can
hers
do.
with her hero points.
Man. I'll do it next
I'm
time
gonna
when I
use
stamp on it.
shocking. I'm gonna use shocking grasp. My hands
All right.
come alight with electricity.
It definitely hits.
There we go.
And it's persistent.
Please tell me this rat's dead with 5 damage. Is it
Definitely.
resistant to electricity?
It is not resistant to electricity, and you
Oh.
watch as the electricity goes all through him. In fact, you think the kobold,
Oh my God.
the bolts that your friend Mary used to pierce his butt in an X formation, the metal in that kind of makes it even worse. And now he's also a little bit wet, so he just falls over and you see like the sparks as the electricity like fades. And that's the end of the encounter. Your friend Valeros is still down, so if you would like to
After I would use the other action of mine to drop into the water and try to put myself out before I die to the fire.
Yes. Sounds good.
I would like to join into Kyra's stomping victory dance.
Let's move this. Oh, and
Again, kicking a dead enemy, just like a little like.
We're all
I was
just over like
afraid.
stomping on the dead rat, like
I
while
know.
Valeros is laying in the water.
Unconscious.
When you were describing all the electricity, I thought you were going to say we all take some damage because we're in water.
I thought about it, but I didn't. Oops.
I don't know how much health Mary or Kyra has, but that probably would have killed me.
Yeah.
I don't even have health. I have.
Am I alive again or not?
You are not alive. You're still technically unconscious. It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. So
I would like to take 10 minutes and start working on that.
Sure. So I believe you have to make a check for it or roll to see how much he gets back.
Medicine. Yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Oh dang.
Let's see. Where's
I mean, I'd rather that have been an attack roll, but
Same, but
treat wounds, which generally heals 2d8 hit points in 10 minutes. So whatever 2d8 is.
And times 2 because crit.
I was gonna say
That's up
you
to the
get
boss
double
lady.
with a crit?
Oh wow.
Yeah, a 1 and a 3. So.
Well, that is times 2.
I don't know what a crit would do for a medicine check. I don't know if there's critical successes for stuff like that. In fact, there's not in D&D. I don't know whether there is in Pathfinder.
Let me see. Here we go. So it's normally 15. Oops, sorry. I'm not
Oh my
thinking.
God, you can do once per hour. Ugh.
Yeah, because he's now immune to treat wounds for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
so
we
you.
all, well, I know I definitely need healing too. Like I am beat all to hell, so
Yeah.
I don't know how taking a short rest and stuff like that works in Pathfinder, but I'm not fighting anything until I've had some hit points restored. Unless I
A
have to.
critical success is 4d8, and the wounded
Oh,
condition is removed. So,
Yeah, so another 2d8.
yep. So add 2 more d8.
okay.
Alright.
I'll do what I can for you, man. Probably
Okay.
should have let the priest do that, but whatever.
Heal, heal.
No, I mean, you did pretty good.
And you are no longer wounded.
I was looking it up and I saw like anybody who's trained, like you have to be trained in medicine to even do that. So I was like, oh, sweet, I've got that.
Well, it says on here you don't have to be trained, but you have to, let me see.
Any character class that's trained in medicine can treat
Oh,
wounds.
does it? Okay. I missed that.
Well, I'm also looking at Google, not at
Oh.
the rule book, so who knows?
I don't remember where it went. Okay, I lost it now. It's gone forever. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it says.
So do we
What
want to get
happens
out of
next?
here before these other orbs explode and we
Yeah.
die? Or do
think
we think
that's-
these other ones are safe?
They haven't exploded yet.
I
You-
mean,
I'm just saying.
Want to.
What happened, friends? I suddenly saw a red, and then everything went black.
just that about covers it.
Yeah, that.
Make an is there an Arcana check? I
Yeah.
feel like we can do Ezrin especially because as you ask about whether these orbs are good or bad. So make an Arcana check for me. Ooh.
Hold on. There we go. Arcana. 20.
Sure. All right. So, you get the sense that just looking at it and kind of, I don't want to say tasting the magic in the air, but kind of tasting the magic in the air, you get the sense that, these aren't necessarily good or evil, but like looking at the one that broke, it was kind of a combination of it breaking and a creature being there. So you get the sense that as long as you don't break them, it's probably fine.
Well, then
Okay.
don't break them, because I will not be fine.
It's up to you if
Yeah,
you
we
want to.
probably shouldn't
do
shoot
anything.
at them or anything.
Yeah.
What are they?
So the one that you just step up to is like swirling blue and like clouds inside. Let's see. And that's all you can get unless you want to like start touching it and investigating it further.
Well, should I touch it? I don't have much health, so I'm kind of thinking that'd be a poor decision.
Did we have like
This
a
rapier
time
I've
limit
got
for
thinks that would be a
completing this
poor
quest?
decision too.
Wait, say again, Jerry?
Did we have a time limit for completing this quest?
No. So if you want, it's perfectly fine for you to take a long rest. So if you guys wanted to like, we won't role play it as heavily just because we only have like 40 minutes left to finish this. But if you guys want to like say you leave for a little bit, take a long rest and come back, you totally can. The enemies do not like respawn or anything in here, so you'll be good to go. But so if you want to go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, do we feel safe enough to kind of just sit in here and
No, I was just gonna say maybe we can just go upstairs and regroup, or make like a
yeah.
Yeah, like literally leave, rest,
find
and come back the
a
next day.
yeah, exactly.
All right, that sounds good. So we won't make you go all the way out and back in, because there's no point in doing that because nothing will change. When you come back the next day, every all the dead bodies that you've left there are still there. It does stink a little more in those rooms, but nothing has really changed. Do you do anything while you're up there, or?
We don't have any money, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
We're all broke.
You
We're
can
all broke.
really the only thing you could do really is talk to Tamily.
I have
Wait.
money.
Oh yeah,
only
you
Why
did.
do you
2
guys
hit
not?
points for resting?
I only got 2 hit points. What?
Oh my god.
You too?
Is that what we hit?
Why do we only get 2 hit points for resting?
Rest for the night. Yes.
Wait, where did you guys find that? money?
Oh, aren't you guys?
On
it's
the
a
ma-
little,
on
It's
the
it's a
right
main-
little
under your
sleepy
max
bed.
HP.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
see.
don't know. I don't know why you guys are
Yes.
complaining because I only got one.
What?
Do I have mass heal wounds? No.
I would like to spend the next 2 weeks in this
Yes,
chamber,
I could
please.
just
Hold on, let me make
Make this
sure.
What?
Can we go back out? Because we're like right below a town, aren't we? Can I go back to the tavern? Like, hey, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll wrap this up. It's fine. Don't worry. Just board this door up.
gonna go buy some healing potions.
Yeah, that's what I wanted money, but I don't think we have money to buy potions.
We have that awkward walk of shame past the person that gave us the quest. Like, we're not
Oh,
done.
yeah.
We're coming back
No,
tomorrow.
we'll be
We're
right
just-
back. We promise. I swear.
We're almost done.
It goes way deeper than you thought back there.
I feel like it didn't do it right for your. Well, maybe it did. Okay, so the hit points you get back is equal to your Constitution modifier, a minimum of 1, multiplied by your level, which are all level 1.
Oh God.
So
I
that's
feel
literally what we get.
And then
Is it,
you get
what's
spell.
the healing thing? Like, could we have spent an hour, or what was the thing that you were talking about? Could we do that to ourselves to heal up before we went to bed?
Yeah.
Treat wounds, 2d8 hit points in 10 minutes. You can
Yep.
do 1 use per hour.
And people who are expert, I think, can do it at a higher DC. So instead of a DC 15, it would be a DC 20. And then you could heal it for an additional 10 if you succeed.
We should also look at Kyra's skills, because something like Ward Medic allows you to do treat wounds on more people during the 10 minutes.
I am not. I am actually
Ah,
the battle cleric, I believe.
well,
Yeah.
we need the emergency room cleric. So
I'm sorry, that is not what I trained in.
All right. Well, I do
The
seem to be
emergency room
trained
cl-
in medicine, which is what's required, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trained in medicine.
Okay.
Oh,
So
what do I have on
16,
my-
you said the DC was a
Oh,
15, so that
it's
should
the
pass. So
healers.
then 2d8.
Yes.
Okay. So
What is my
I'll go up another 4.
healers?
If you're an expert,
Oh yay.
you would do it would be 2d8 plus 10 but the DC increases if you're depends on your proficiency in treat wounds.
how do you?
Yeah, I'm only
I
trained.
can't. Oh wait, I can't be healed further because we already rested, right?
Yes, yeah. So you would be able to be healed again.
I don't like this.
Oh, you do
Well,
have to
I am
have
not.
healer's tools.
I have the healer's tools.
Oh,
I don't think I have healer's tools.
I borrowed Kyra's.
Sure.
Oh no, wait,
Yeah, I
I
don't
have
have
healer's
healer's
tools.
tools.
I'm good. Yes.
Okay. So
Apparently, I'm gonna multi-class into priest at some point.
All right, I'll go back down to 4 HP then.
Yeah, so essentially Kyra's gonna have to do Kyra or Mary will have to do all of the checks for you, the
I
treatment.
mean, I'm happy to loan Ezra my tools if he's trying to patch himself up. It's like handing him a pack of band-aids. Like, here you go, buddy.
Sure. We can
Okay,
play.
I'm just
You
gonna
can keep your 4 hit points.
do this for all of us. I think. DM or Jim, am I doing this right?
You have to roll
Oops,
a
no, that's the wrong thing.
D20. Are you trained? Let me look at your character sheet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you have to do a
am-
medicine check and beat the DC, and then you can do your 2d8.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ignore that D10. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so
Or
trained in
I feel
medicine.
like there's no way Ezra's trained in medicine and Kyra's not.
how are you 99 years old and not trained in medicine?
I am trained in medicine. I just don't have any tools on
Okay,
me.
let's
That's what I
do
said.
this.
You would like. I'd be like, here you go. Like, use my tools.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
I have a
17.
pouch. I'd hand it to you.
17 still makes it, so you do heal someone to D8. I can
Okay.
probably.
I am at 6. Who is at the lowest right now?
I have 14 out of 24.
14 out of 24.
I
Should we
have
give
3 out of 15.
3. Okay. So let's
But that's
start
after the long rest that
there.
we just got.
Here you go. Gonna
So
give you some
restful.
band-aids. Because that's pretty bad.
I
There you
basically
go.
just spent 8 hours like moaning to myself.
Okay, so you're gonna add 6.
Woohoo! I have 9 hit points now. God.
I mean,
Ye-
I'm at 6, so we're all pretty.
Yeah, I'm just I'm so
Alright.
used to playing with
I
like
know.
I DM a Dungeons and Dragons group that's all like level 11, and so like being at single digit hit points hasn't been a thing for 3 years now. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do with this. I'm just like I don't want a bad guy to sneeze on me right now because that could be the end.
Well,
Do-
should we push forward to our demise?
Did you guys want to talk to Tamily when you went back to town, or no? That is up to you.
I don't think we got enough time.
Oh, did we actually do that?
Yeah, so you went back, took a long rest, and then, yeah. I honestly, we're either gonna have to, just based on how quickly you guys move, which is not quickly at all, for not, I don't want to spoil things, but let's just say there are quite a few more encounters left, so I don't know that we're going to finish it today, so we're going to either have
So there
to,
will be a part 3.
we will either be at part 3, or if you guys want to call it quits after this one, that would be perfectly
Heck
fine.
no.
So
Hell no.
we need to
After
at least level up.
Yeah, after surviving a fight with 2 hit points left, no, we're gonna see this through to the end.
Yeah.
I don't care if other people drop out. We can one-on-one this thing if we have to.
Yeah, Kyra's in.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll just have to figure out a
I
date.
also ended that fight at 2 hit points.
God bless.
Oh my gosh.
You guys had hit points?
That's funny. So yeah,
Kyra,
That's-
just out of
that's fair,
curiosity,
that's
Kyra,
fair.
what did you end with?
I still only have. Well, no, let's see. Because I gained 1, so I ended at 5.
At 5? So
Yeah, who is
between
obviously
the entire party, we were in single-digit hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
This is like the most epic kill the rats in my basement mission I've ever heard of.
Really difficult
God
rat.
bless.
For
Level
4
ones.
of us.
Hey, go take out the crazy ass kobold cult that's living in my basement. Pay no attention to the weird altar or the creepy mutants in the other cave.
God.
What the hell is this story?
So yes, if you want to
Are you
talk to Tamily, you can, because
Oh, I mean, absolutely. We should tell Tamily what we found so far. Like, Tamily definitely needs to be brought up to date. Like, yo, this is not what you told us to go take care of.
You didn't mention there was other, like, you just kind of made it sound like there was, like, one problem, not a lot of problems.
If I get to the end of this and find Vecna waiting for me, like, me and Tamily are gonna have another chat.
she like looks at you and she says, "I am so sorry. I didn't realize that this was going to be such a big thing, but also it doesn't sound like that's the end of it. I feel like you've at least got to finish off the kobolds if one escaped." Oh, Flint. Oh my god, Flint, stop. Sorry, cat interference. But regardless, I do have something to help you, but I'm seriously looking it up because I know she has stuff she can give you to help you. But I don't know where it is in the book. No. Here it is. Tamily has a pair of potions of healing. So she pulls out 2 potions of healing and hands them to you guys and encourages you to continue looking in the depths. So who would like them? I will drop them in your inventory.
I mean, the priest seems appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, no arguments here.
Yep, I'll take them.
Alright, so you get 2 potions of healing. So that's a D, it should say, but I think it's a D8. 1D8.
Okay.
But please, I encourage you to keep looking. I feel like we aren't done with this yet, and who knows? The kobolds could come up and start attacking regular citizens if they can't get their fish. Alright. So then you make your way back, I'm assuming?
Yeah, we'll go back.
Like, I'm trying to come up with like the Pathfinder equivalent. Are you freaking serious right now? Like, do you see us? Do we look prepared for this?
Kyra, as she gets handed the two for 4 people.
That's all she has. Potions are pretty rare.
Kyra just is like exasperated and still smells bad, and she tucks them in, and she barely can manage a legitimate sounding thank you.
Yeah, this is the day after, and we're all still like, bro, I don't know if I can do this.
Like all of our band-aids that I've passed out are like kind of like coming that weird like unstuck where there's that little black line from when the band-aid like moves a little bit but the stickiness is still there.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Let me see. I don't think you can only take 1 long rest per 24 hours,
yeah.
So I mean, if you want to chillax in the town, I would allow you to, but you have to give me like a reason that you were doing that.
So that we don't go back in there and die?
I mean, yes, but I mean, like, what else will you do? Because you can't spend the whole day just being a slug, I mean, I guess you could technically, but I don't know.
I mean, I want to just lay on my bed after like working out. So after getting beat all to hell, like, yeah, I'm gonna want to lay down for a day.
I think we might as well just get it over with.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get something over with.
Our lives, just get our lives over with.
Yeah. Holy crap!
I am a little worried the smell is never gonna come out of my hair.
Pathfinder's over here like, oh, the Lost Mines of Phandelver sounds fun. How about we kill everybody?
I'd like to.
You are level 1.
Look through.
I am very confident that I'm gonna die with this smell on me.
I know, but you only have like 2 days left.
That's what we're doing with the other day of rest in town. We're getting our clothes washed because every single one of us went into the water.
The sound on top of this cave, it's interesting.
I'll let you guys roll, or I'll let you guys roll another treat wounds and take another long rest. As you guys
Sweet, 1 more hit point. Yes, I'm in the double digits.
Okay. Show off.
All right.
Okay.
So is this
Okay,
is
so
this Kyra rolling it for everyone, or?
Up to you guys. As long as you're trained in medicine, you can do the treat wounds, and you have the healer's kit, so you can.
I am not trained, and I don't have tools.
Well, I can make 1 attempt per hour, so I'd be able to attempt to heal them too. If we're spending a day in town, like, we're gonna spend the day bandaging up. There's 4 of us, so call it 8 hours. That's 4 attempts per person.
So honestly, you probably are all up to full hit points at that point. So don't even make the rolls, because if you spend a whole day in town just kind of cleaning up, like sharpening your tools, getting ready to go back in, I would say everybody has full HP and will continue moving forward.
You guys, I told you, if we annoy her long enough, we'll get our hit points back.
How about the HP of my shield? How does that get back?
So
you buy a new one.
You have to fix it. I believe you have to repair it.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, you know what? this is time for Google. Repair
Is
shield for Pathfinder 2.
is there a store in town where I can buy healer's tools and or healing potions? And if so, what are my prices?
Yeah, but we don't have money, do we?
I do.
Oh yeah, I have 11 gold. Never mind.
There are no places for healing potions, but I could say you would be able to find healer's tools. I don't know how much they cost in Pathfinder. Let me see.
Oh, price 5 gold pieces.
5 gold.
Oh, I could have told you that. I'm looking right at it. Sorry. 5
Perfect.
gold.
So 5 gold pieces if you want to buy another set.
Yeah, if Valeros and or Ezrin are interested if you guys are trained in medicine, because I think they're pretty much useless to you if you're not. But if you're trained in medicine and want one and you don't have the money, I will help you get it. Just let me know.
I have 10 gold.
Oh,
I'm not trained, so I don't need it.
Okay. That'll give us a third person at least, because man, that was rough.
Hey, this is how you repair things. So, you need a repair kit to repair it.
Can I buy a repair kit?
Man, they just love their kits, don't they?
Yeah, all of them are kits.
I like it. It's kind of fun.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I just want items. Items. Where are the items? Here we go. Equipment. Repair kit.
It says price 2 gold.
Perfect. You can find one of those in town. Where are you? Here you are. Here's your repair kit. I dropped it on you. So you should have it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, I already have one.
Of course. That's fine.
Wow.
But yeah, so you have to spend 10
Failed
minutes.
his perception check.
You have to spend 2 minutes to just like the treat wounds to repair your shield, and then you roll
So
a craft check.
If we spend all day outside, I guess my shield is back up too, maybe?
Probably.
It's only missing 5.
Yes, fine. I'll give it to you. Are you guys done? You guys done whining?
We've broken our resistance, guys. The game
Let's
is
go.
We've already tricked her into a session 3.
I know, right? So at this point, honestly, though, we should probably call it quits because I don't want you to
You're
run
sick
into.
of our crap.
Well, no, I just don't want you to run into another encounter. So let's kind of, wrap it up.
I mean, that's literally the next thing we're doing is another encounter. Because the next place we go is that room where I saw the creepy Urukai kobolds. So
yeah. So place yourselves on the map wherever you want to start next turn, but don't pass this point here. And that's where we'll start.
I'll be at the at the top.
Back a little bit here.
Yeah.
And
I'll be following my boy in there. Oh, okay. We're gonna let Ezrin lead the way. Sweet. I like it.
No, I'm just playing.
Dang it! I rotated my token again. There really needs to be a shortcut to fix your token, because
I feel like there is.
I believe Control up or Alt
Shift.
up.
Shift.
Oh, you're my
Oh, it's Shift.
Control
Shift
up did it. Seems to have done it. So
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
One of those.
What I really need to do is set up my own Foundry server and stop using Roll20 so I don't do Control Scroll anymore.
It's really it's not hard, but switching between the two of them, kind of your brain's oh yeah, that's the shortcut, and it's
Yep.
That's not it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. My problem is I also I work for a networking company, so I've got a bunch of gear at my house, and my Foundry server sits behind that gear. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, though. I'm still learning. So, no one can reach my Foundry server, so it's not worth setting up yet.
All right. Well, anything else anybody wants to do before we end this session here?
We all good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that was fun. That was intense, that last fight.
Yeah, you guys almost died. Well, some of you did die.
I
You didn't
thought
die,
we were going to.
I thought we were
You
all
saw the
gonna
light.
die.
All right. So
Man.
we'll stop here and then Stick around though. We'll talk about another date to finish up the one shot, or it's not a one shot. It's a beginner box.
The
So
3-4
a
shot,
3
5
shot.
shot. We'll see.
So thank you to anybody who has joined us today. I will probably post a thing to, or like schedule another live stream on YouTube so you guys can get notified of whenever we decide this is happening. And I'll see you guys in